The ads should be done now. Welcome in. Welcome in anybody who's coming in, anyone who's lurking, anyone who's watching in the future in the archives, whether you be watching the Twitch VOD, whether you be watching the YouTube, the Silver with the 5 stream streak already. The crab. I don't know what happened. I don't know why. I don't know why I started talking like that. Just my mouth stopped working correctly, and I decided to roll with it. Anyway, welcome in, everyone. Welcome in, Silver. Welcome in, Jens. Welcome in, everybody coming in, etc., etc. And then I start turning into Homestar Runner. What is with me today? I don't understand what's going on. I think what Stormbad is really trying to say is, oh, holy crap. I'm losing my mind. Welcome in. Also, another reason to lose my mind, which I want to mention before we begin, because I saw it. Google recommended it to me, and you need to know. You need to know. Apparently, they're working on a Dredge adaptation to make it into a movie. This doesn't mean that it's actually gonna happen because, you know, you can make the script and then it can just fade into the ether forever. But the producers of the Sonic the Hedgehog movies are working with the people who made Dredge to make a Dredge movie. To take that whole thing. So you remember that game that I loved the hell out of? Yeah. They're gonna make something that I'm gonna have to watch, aren't they? I saw that literally just before stream. It's like, oh god, I have to say something about this. I have to say that it exists. People need to know. Did you fully switch to Twitch? It pretty much seems that way. Yeah, I haven't done the YouTube stream in a while. YouTube streams, the YouTube still exists. It's more of a VOD archive at this point. The YouTube streams, people just, they're like, barely anyone was showing up for them. Like 1 or 2 people were showing up for them. Meanwhile, on Twitch, people show up and I can do things. Like, if you're hanging out in the channel for a bit, you get the channel points and you can spend the channel points and you can fish within the stream. Because I'm on Twitch, I'm able to have a fishing minigame in my own stream. And they don't have that for YouTube. Look, there it is. Silver's getting a fish. So I haven't done the YouTube streams in a while. I would like to, I was thinking about it earlier today and also yesterday. I would like to pop in and do a couple things, but got some case. But it's mostly just Twitch these days. It's mostly just the Twitch and everything. It does end up on the YouTube, so it's still there. All the VODs are on the YouTube. All the things that also end up on the TikTok end up on YouTube as YouTube Shorts. They just don't show up in your subscription feed, so I don't spam you because they happen pretty much daily. So there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things. I'm always working. I'm always working on stuff and things. So many things. And Liz is here to make sure I don't miss the easily missable puzzle. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Let's do this. Let's get into case number 3. F, if the shoe fits, begins. If you weren't here for the beginning of this game, we are halfway through. We have a robot sidekick. We solve murder. And he's probably going to betray us, apparently. This will overwrite your autosave. Yeah. After the Starshine Awards, things changed. I've been through plenty of change already that summer, but this was different. This was big. But I guess change is hardest to recognize when it's happening to you. It felt like an eternity ago that I left Ryan and struck out on my own. If you told me back then that I'd end up living with a robot, well, let's just say that was never the plan. I didn't know why that stranger thought Scout was dangerous. But the more time I spent with him, the less I believed it. So we just carried on like everything was normal. We watched films, visited museums, and Scout devoured the public library 5 books at a time. For a while, it felt like progress. But deep down, I knew I was running away. Running from Scout's past, and from my future. But I couldn't run forever. Because murder frickin' follows me!
Oh, good morning, Honor.
Morning, Scout. Get up to much last night?
I read the final 3 volumes of the Encyclopedia Totalis. I think my favorite was Zirconia. They're so pretty.
Now we just need to think of a way to get those encyclopedias back to the library before they realize we took them.
Also, I read that Julia Child's book you've never opened.
Hey, I was gonna get around to it. At some point.
Anyway, I spent the night trying to perfect the French omelette. Here, I made one for you.
Omelette du fromage? Huh. I can get used to this.
Omelette du fromage.
Oh, hey, Casey. How'd your date with the perfume guy go last night? It's the 3rd one, right? Did you, Wait, is that why you're calling me at this ungodly hour? Because you're doing the walk of shame. You hussy. Tell me everything. Scout, how many eggs did you use overnight? Oh, no. Oh, my God. Okay, calm down, calm down. Where did you say you are? Got it. We'll be there as soon as we can.
What's up, Honor?
It's KC.
Is he okay?
He's fine, but it looks like he just found himself at a murder scene. Oh. Oh my. Whoa, that's not what I was expecting.
Honor, are my sensors malfunctioning again, or is that a giant shoe?
No, your sensors are working just fine. Not just a giant shoe either, it's a giant killer shoe. Darling, you're here. What a mess all this is.
What the hell happened here?
God damn it, Scout. Not the time, not the place. Scout, babe. If you're going to start making quips, we need to have a talk about timing.
I'm sorry.
You too. Of course you're here. Just gonna leave. Just gonna walk away. Just gonna, yep, you're here. Goodbye. Come on, Scout, let's get scanning. First, let's ask some questions. Let's piss off the detective right at the start. Should have known he'd call you. Nice to see you too. I told you two to stop sticking your noses in and go home. What are the chances you'd actually do it?
I estimate the chances approximately 0.00001%. That does, however, factor in a small margin of error.
That margin of error happened to be 0.00001%?
Bingo!
I can't even manage to be mad at you two anymore. Fine. I suppose you did a pretty good job last time, and the crime scene team have just finished up anyway. You can help out, but cause any trouble, and so help me God. What happened? It's like a fairly standard hit and run. Well, except they left the vehicle behind, so I guess it was a literal run. Also, the vehicle's a giant stiletto. So, on balance, pretty far from your standard hit and run. Is this your first death by stiletto? You don't want me to answer that question, trust me. Do we know anything about this club? I'd have thought that was more of a question for your friend over there.
I do not understand. What do you mean by that?
It means that it's a gay club, and he, being an old straight man, wouldn't know anything about that. Less of the old, thanks. But you're not wrong, this isn't something I know much about. We can help? We're allowed? You're letting us take a look at the crime scene? Forensics have already been and gone. I've already inspected the scene. There's nothing for you to mess up. At this early stage in an investigation, it's important to consider everything. Every piece of evidence, every hypothesis. So sure, knock yourselves out. Come back here and show me everything you find, and we'll see what your conclusions are. What do we know about the victim? Had some ID on him. I'm surprised Robo Boy over there hasn't found it yet. We haven't scanned anything yet. Give us a chance. We wanted to annoy you first. Any suspects? Well, the only person with any connection to the incident so far is that friend of yours. KC, you don't think he did it, did you? I like to keep an open mind at this stage of an investigation. I'd suggest you do the same. But he called it in. Self-report. Have you not played Among Us? Have you not played the Among Us? He did, and then he called you. You trying to imply something, Detective Cross? There'll be time for implications later. Right now, it's about finding as much as we possibly can, no matter how innocuous it may turn out to be. Surprisingly high amount of self-reports. I have nothing. Casey, tell me everything. Babe, isn't it just awful? What happened? Well, I guess this is as good as mine. I was in the area, decided to swing by. Fran mentioned to me that she had the place done up, so I thought I'd take a look at the outside at least. When I got here, well, this is what I found. Fran? I have a feeling that's a name you've mentioned before. Fantasia. She owns the place. She's also my drag mother of sorts.
I could not find any records in my database for Drag Mother.
Ah, right. How to explain. When I first came to the States, I didn't know anyone. Landed at LAX with a makeup palette under one arm and a head full of dreams. Then reality hit, and it hit hard. Met Fran in a club one night. She took me under her wing. That's when I learned that drag queens will do anything for help with their makeup, even adopt a lost British gay boy.
I see. So she is like a mother figure to you, but not a blood relation.
I had to do drag to be in a drag family. That is not true. I've worked with drag queens. I've puppeteered for one before. I puppeteered for a drag queen's music video. We were great friends. Murderer numerator. Hi, Barry. Welcome in. I know, and it does seem a waste not to use these cheekbones for profit, doesn't it? I don't know, I think doing makeup on other people is my calling. Thank you for the subscriptions, Jen. Much appreciated. I do some noises. Drag family is full of people who need makeup on them pretty much every day, so it worked out. They were my support network back when I couldn't get a job to save my life. Fran and her sisters put me up, kept me fed, spread the word. Everything I have is thanks to the kindness of queens. Since things blew up with Murder Miss Terry and the other regular work, though, I've not seen as much of them as I used to. Or should do. Where's Fran now? Called her just before I spoke to you. She's not turned up yet, though. Always takes her at least an hour and a half to get ready, though. She's probably mid-beat as we speak. But her club's just been smashed into. Surely she wouldn't spend that long on... Ed likes to draw a line between club life and club life and the rest of his life. Drag only when on the premises. Alright. Ed is Fran's boy name. Edwin Tinker. Tinker by name, Tinker by nature.
He mends metal instruments. He is a man of many talents.
Butter dog! Yes, you can butter dog. And it doesn't get blocked out by YouTube being weird. No, Tinker is British slang for... You know, it doesn't matter. What is Tinker British slang for? I don't know that one. I know a lot of British slang. I don't know Tinker. Somebody teach me. By telling me the definition, not by doing, because I don't know what it means yet. What is this place? John's kind of a weird name for a gay bar, isn't it? It's not strictly a gay bar. How did Fran describe it? Something like... Jellins is a port in the storm for those exploring the stormy seas of gender. That's the family-friendly reason behind the name, anyway. You're a regular? I mean, knowing the owner's gotta be good for some free drinks, right? Fran hasn't owned it for that long. Bar's been here for years, but she only took it over recently. I came here for the big party she threw to celebrate her new venture, but I haven't been back since. Evidence, none. Okay. Scan. Oh, it's beeping already. Where is it? Oh, the body. That would make sense. Okay, puzzle time. If you don't know how these puzzles work, get ready, because I'm not good at explaining. Let's see, 3, space 1, space 1, space 1. Oh, okay, 1, space 1, space 1, space 1, 2, 3. So we know those two have to at least be. Which means for 6, it has to go to at least here. Which means for 3, it has to go to at least here. Which means this is either part of 2 or part of 6. I don't know how. 1 space 1, 2, 3, 4, fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it could be the 2. I don't know. Okay. Actually, 1, 2, space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does it reach that far? 1 space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It does. So these two would have to be, because the overlap hits that no matter what, right? I think so. I think I understand. I hope I'm not making a mistake already. Okay, 2 space 1 space 1 space 1 2. 1 space, wait, no, space 1 space 1 space 1 2. Okay, so we know we know that much. I am off to a great start of not knowing what the hell I'm doing. Fantastic, Teddy. You know the things. Let's see. Oh, there's not a whole lot of large numbers in this one. Space 1 2 3. Space 1 2. Space 1 2. That doesn't really help me. There's so much empty space to work with there. Same for 3 and 5. 3 and 4. That's a lot of empty space. Huh. What about vertically? Too much empty space for a lot of those. 1 2 space 1 2 3. I think we get an overlap here, because 2, and then space, and then 3. And if it's 1, then space, then 3. Yeah, there's an overlap there. Cause the butter to be there. The butter is there. There's butter. There will be more butter. Also, when I am in crab form, which I'm not in right now, the emojis will rain down on my head. And also, I still need to get it set back up, but then you'll be able to throw things at me again. So this could be... there's too much space. 2 space 1... Wait. Space 1 2 space 1 2. Okay, there's overlap. 1 2 space 1 2. There's overlap there. 1 2 3. So there's overlap there. Could be 1 space 6, so that doesn't help me too much. I don't know if they can be connected. This is... oh, man! 2 space 1. Heck. Oh, no. We've reached the point where it's just like, this is now a hard one. There's no... 1 3 2 2. 2 space 2 space 1 2 3 space 1. That doesn't really help me a whole lot. How about this one? 1 2 space 1 2 3 1. Or wait, did I already figure that? I already did. Damn it. What can I even do here? Oh wait, these are spread out enough. They can't connect, because that would be too much. So this has to be part of the 4, and this has to be part of the 3. So this can't reach any farther this way. So 3 doesn't fit in there, 2 doesn't fit in there, 2 doesn't fit in there, which means the 5 can't be there. Okay. Still sometimes use the ghost butter that you made? I was using it for a long while. I haven't used it for a bit. I need to check and see if I still have the asset. I've moved to a new computer, and not everything survived the trip. I think I still have it somewhere, but I don't know where it is. My images were kind of a jumbled mess, and I'm starting to organize them a little bit better. I think I still have it floating around somewhere. New PC troubles. Okay, I think we can get an overlap here now. 1 2 space 1 2 3. There it is. Okay. And if it has to be 3 space 1 2, it doesn't work that way. But that gives me an overlap for the 3, which means this has to be the 1, because you can't put a 1 there. So it has to be like that. 3 doesn't fit there, which means the 3 has to be in here, which means it has to be there, which means that has a 2. Haha. And this has to be part of the 2, because you can't fit a 2 there. Okay. Haha. I'm a genius. I'm an absolute genius. Beautiful. Since I'll find in the mail. Oh, that's right. Yes. It's an email. I forgot about that. What PC you got? So smart, a streamer. Oh, gee, I'm so smart. Okay. What kind of PC did I get? I already forgot the stats. It's custom built, but I didn't build it. And everything is more powerful than the last one. But then there are some things of like not as many cores of stuff, so it kind of balances out. Certain things that I thought like, oh, I'll have the power to do all this kind of stuff. Not exactly. I have to cardboard mode sometimes. But that's okay, because Liz made me a very good cardboard. So I might be able to get a 6 in here now. 1 2 3 4 5. Oh. Oh wait, no, this all has to be the 6, so it has to connect. 1 2 3 4 5. So it can't go any farther that way. 3 4 5 can't go any farther that way. A 2 can't fit in there or in any of those spots. This is part of the 2. We don't know exactly how yet. This is part of a 2. Dang. 6 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, okay, so this has to be part of the 6. But if it goes all the way this way, it still ends up having to be here, which means this is connected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so the 6 can't go any farther in that direction. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, if it goes all the way from the edge, space 1, 2, that at least has to be a block. So tired and you barely did anything? Oh no! Welcome to most of my existence. Except I have to work all the time. 2 doesn't fit here. So 1, 2, space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ha! Overlap! So that has to be our first 2. Which means the 6 goes like that. That one's a 1. That's a 2. Don't know this yet. This is here we go. This starts with the 2, so that's the 2. 3 can't go here. The only place 3 can go is there. 1 can fit in all those spots. That's a 3, that's a 3, that's a 2. 6 has to go that way, that's a 2. This is part of our 5 somehow. So we know that has to go like that. Those have to be 2s. It's the only way that that works. This has to be a 3. That goes like that, which means the 5 has to go on that side, which means that's our 3. That's a 2. That's a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't reach that far that way. There's a 1 in here. I don't know how. 1 in there. I don't know how. This is the 3. I also don't know how. Okay. The 2 has to be like that, though. So that we know. This is part of the 3, so it doesn't reach that far. Okay. This is 3. This has to be part of the 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Cannot reach any farther than that. Okay. 3, 4. We don't know. What else do we got? What can I see from here? Teddy, what do your crab eyes see? I see that. Oh, wait, 1. We know that's the 1, which means the 3 has to go that way. Which means the 1 has to be that. This has to be the 2 that way. 3 can only fit like that. This column's done. That has to be a 2. That has to be a 3. That has to be a 3. That's all done. 3, 4, 5. There's our 2. There's a 1. There's a 1. There's a 4. Which is also a 2. And a 1. And a 1. Okay. There's a 2 in here. It overlaps there. Which means that's a 2. And there's a 1. Could have figured that beforehand, but whatever. There's a 2 in here. Don't know how. But there's a 2 here. We do know how. 2 there. Don't know how. There has to be 1 there. Which means that has to go like that. That's like that. This is a 3. That's a 2. That's a 3. That's a 2. Where's the last 1? It's there. A burrito? Passport. No, that's very different from a burrito. I love guessing what the picture is just before it tells me, because this is nothing. This is absolutely nothing. I don't know how you get passport out of this. Maybe if you zoom out far enough. Got your driver's license, Montago. Congratulations. You can now drive. That must be the victim's passport. Let's see. His name is Oliver Laurel, U.S. citizen. Date of birth would make him 26.
A passport is an item for traveling to foreign countries, correct? Perhaps he was going on holiday soon.
Or he was just using it because it was an easier way to fill out the paperwork. You are in LA. Here's a tip. If you ever get a career as an actor, if you ever decide to do that, you're going to be filling out paperwork for employment constantly, and You can either bring multiple forms of ID with you, or you can just bring a passport. So if you're an actor, having a passport actually streamlines your life. Ah! Sometimes people use them as ID too, but it is a bit strange that he'd be carrying it here.
Will I need a passport if I go to another country?
I shouldn't think so. Not if I check you into the hold of my suitcase anyway.
I do not like the sound of that.
Got damage within 2 weeks. Hell yeah. Isn't that always the way? I got my license many, many, many years ago. And, yeah. Not long after, I sideswiped a parked car. It was my fault. If you damage your passport and have to replace it, you get put on a list? What? I don't think we have that here, but I also didn't damage my passport that badly ever. I've had to get it renewed. I've never had to get it replaced. Dang, that's harsh. Alright, I think we can get something with the 4s. So let's see, 2 space 1 space 1 2 3 4. So that gives us that. Space 1 space 1 2. Gets us overlap on the 2 as well. Cool. 1 space 1. This has to be one of the 1s. So we know that much. There's another 4 here. It's suspicious. Ew. That's lame. 1 space 1 space 1 2 3 4. Like, way to trap you in Canada for your entire life. 1 space 1 2. That has to overlap that way. So we know there's one there. 1 4 1. This might get us something. 1 space 1 2 3 4. So this has to be part of the 4. 1 space 1 2 3 4. We have to have that. This could be part of the 2. This definitely is a 1. So then, okay. 1 space 1 2. We could fit it into there. So that could be anything. We know this is a 2, but we don't know which 2. Because you could also fit another 2 in next to it, so who knows? Whomst knoweth. 1 space 1 2 3. No. 1 2 3. 1 3 1 is too much empty space, so it could float about a bit in there. Wasn't even aware of it until you were renewing it. Wow. Please be careful carrying it around. Oh my god, that's crazy. That's crazy cuckoo points. 1 space 1 space 1 2. Dang, no. No. Okay. What can I figure out? We've kind of filled everything in as much as we can fill things in of just seeing the overlap. So what do we got? This could go anyway. So there could be a 1 in here. Let's see, 1 space 1 space 1. Ah! There's only one way to fit the 3 in there. The 3 1s. Okay. So this could be... Alright, let's go with this one because this is a 5. 1 2 3 4 5. 3 4 5. Can't reach that far. Fantastic. Makes my life easier. This is a 2. You can't put a 2 here. Okay. This is 1. We know that. Alright, good. Good. We've learned a thing. Now there are 3 1s. There's too many places for them to go. 5 will now overlap, though. 1 2 3 4 5. So that gives us our 2 1s for that column. Does this give me 1 space 1 2 3? Could still be a 1. This is part of a 2. So the only place the 1 can be is there, because that's the only way that works. These have to combine. If 5 can't reach that far. That's 1, that's a 2. 1, this has to be a 1. So the 5 is like this. There's our other 2. And that's a 1. The 4 only fits like that now. The 1 is in there. That's a 2. That column's done. This is a 2. There's only one possible 2 in there, and that 2. It's like that. It's a 2. Okay. So now this 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1. You could put a 3 here like this. You can't stick a 1 next to it. The 1 has to be there. Could be part of the 2, could be the 1. We don't know yet. But we do know that this is the 3. So that 2 is taken care of. There's 2 1s in here, don't know how they go yet. 2 1s could fit just about anywhere. 4, I can close that up a little bit. 1, 1. The only space that the 3 could be is if it goes there. Which means that 3 is done. There's a 1 there, we know that. And the 5 can't reach that far. 1 can't be here because then that would be 2. So this has to be the 1. Which means the 2 has to go like that. That's the center 1, which means that there has to be a 1 here. Which means we know a little bit more about the 5. And that's a 1. Which means this is a 2 and it can't reach this far. I am very smart. 1, 2, 3. The 1 has to be in here because you can't fit the 1 and the 3 together. So it's one of those 2 spots. And the 3 has to be in here. And so it's going to overlap like that. Which means that has to be our starting 1s. Okay. There's 1 space left here. That's a 1. There's 1 space left here. That's our 4. 2 doesn't fit there. 2 only fits here, and it's going to overlap. So that's where the 1 is. This is a 2, so the 1 has to be there. That's all good, which means 2 there, 2 there. That's a 2. There's 1 here. There's 1 it has to blah, 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 which means that. Okay, I hope you followed along, because I'm not explaining it again. I don't know how to put it. It's a smoke detector. It's a broken dial. I don't know what these things are. You saw it too, right? Smoke detector. It looked kind of like a smoke detector.
The glass cover of the speedometer has been smashed.
Something must have hit it when the float crashed into the club. I don't know, maybe the club hit it.
Or someone. Perhaps the driver.
Certainly possible. There's still more? We're gonna find all the things before we show them to everybody. In the plant. Oh, hell. Okay. 10 means it's going to overlap on those 5. So we have a 2, we have a 2, we have a 2, we have a 1, we have a 1. Lovely. 3 is bigger than 2, so this has to be the 5. Makes that easy. That's great. That's a 2, that's a 2, that doesn't help me too much. There's a 2 in there, that also doesn't help me too much. 4 and a 7. 4 and the 7 clearly can't both be on the same side. 7 only fits there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and the 4 overlaps like that. Oh, 9 doesn't fit in here, 3 doesn't fit in here, this is our 3. 2 does not fit in here, this is our 2. Ends with a 2, that's our 2, which means that's our 3. There's a 2 here. There's fishing happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Leave an empty space because we don't know which side it goes on. Carp, good job. So now we have an edge. We can work with that a little bit. Let me see if I can do anything with these though before I do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, bop, bip, bop, 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 bop. Okay. We got more on our 10. 1, 3. 1, 3. 1, 3. 5. Okay. 2 goes there. This is a 6. We don't know if it goes farther than that or not. If it goes down or if it goes up. figured that out in time. This is a full 10, and it reaches from the edge. This is a full 12, and it reaches from the edge. Oh my goodness. This is 6 from the edge, 4 from the edge, 3 from the edge, 3. You buy the whole ticket, you only need the edge. 4 means these connect. There's a 7 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could go either way from what I can tell at the moment, except no, it can't, because this is a 3, which means it goes this way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Da-na-na-na. 8 doesn't fit in there. Oh my god. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we've got... Oh, this is so much easier than the last one. There's so many things that I can do. Need a better fish? Just keep fishing. Just keep fishing. We're working on completing the fish index in there. There is much to do. That's our 3. We've got that already. That's our 4. We've got that already. Okay, anything else that I can mess with? This is the 4 that we've got already. We don't quite know that yet. Or that. Okay, cool. Which means I can work on this. It's 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 doesn't fit in there. 3, 3, that's fine. 2 has to be there. Which means if that has to be there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Leave space for 2. Which means 2 is there. This is a 3, so that goes like that. That is our 2. Which means we know one more thing about the 8. So the 3 is like that. 4 has to go there, because that's the only way that that works, which means that tells us this 4, and this 2, and this 10, and this 6. And gives us a tiny bit of overlap for the 3. Because no matter which side it goes on, it's going to hit here. So that's a 1. Amazing. The 4 is good. This is part of the 3, so doesn't reach there. Those are all 2s, so we got that. What now? There's the 3. 1, 2, 3. Smash 1. Alright. 3 could go either way, but it's going to overlap here. No matter what, it gives the overlap. 1, 2, 3, space 1, 2. The 1 has to be here. 1, 2, space 1, 2, 3. So the 3 overlaps like that. The 2 overlaps like that. We don't know which way they go, but we know that they're there. So we know that that's a 2, and that that's a 1, and that that is a 2 going downwards ways. That means this has to be a 2 like that, and that has to be a 1 vertically, which means the 3 goes like that, and the 2 goes like that. This column is done. There's 2 in there. We'll deal with that in a second. This is a 2 and a 1 that are left over. If you combine them, it's the 3. So that's impossible. So the 2 has to go that way. Which means that 8 is done. We knew that already because of the 3. It's dead there. This has to be a 2, which has to be a 1. And there's a 1 in here, and I don't know which one it is. Well. Alright, you can fit 1s in there, but the 2 can only fit in here. So it's going to be there no matter what. Which is a 1 vertically, which leaves only 1 space for the 1 there, which means the 2 has to go that way, completing that column. So the 1 could... Oh, wait, no, it can't be there because that's already done, which means the 1 is there. Ha 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 ha. You can have a 1 there, you can have a 1 there, can't be both, 2 can only be here. So we know that. This has to be 2. This has to be 3. 1, 1. That's done. That's done. 1 there. 1 there. Take a guess as what is it? It's a tire. It's a wheel. I was actually correct for once. I understand.
Honor, there's something interesting about this tire. The tread appears to be undamaged, which indicates that the vehicle didn't break before it hit the club.
Or the victim. Now that you mention it, there aren't any skid marks, are there? So they didn't try to slow down or swerve. I don't think this was an accident. We can still investigate. How many things are there for us to find? Do all the puzzles before you talk to people, just in case they cut you off from puzzles. Is the thing I can miss early on, Liz, or is it later in the chapter? Oh, heck dang. Okay. Smaller does not always mean easier. 2 space 1, 2, 3, 4. It does overlap there, so we know that's a 1. Any other 4s that I can mess with? Because those seem to be good in this space. 1 space 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 space 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah! That doesn't tell me shit about anything else, but it's there. Bump, 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 bump. No. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. I did the 2, 4. Wait, 1, 4 is been 1. No. Space 1, 2. Space 1, 2. There's 1. Ah. Okay, I think we can get some overlap with these ones. So if we have a 1 and then space and then 2 and then space, 2 would be here. 1 space 1, 2 space 1, 2. Yeah. So the 2's overlap in those spots. Oh damn, we're still here? What? I'm working on the first batch of puzzles. We need to find all of the things of the guy that got hit by a car. 1 space 1, 2, 3 space 1. No. Not enough information. Not enough information to work with. Oh no. Oh no, I have to get out the logic pants. I don't want to wear the logic pants. Where can I find any kind of other overlap? 3, 1, too much empty space. 1, 3, 1, too much empty space. Too much empty space. You get the 2 overlaps there. You get the 1 overlap with the 4 here. Too much empty space. Can't find an overlap. We got this from the vertical, so we know that's a 1. 1 space 1, 2. 1 space 1. Too much empty space. Oh, wait a minute. 2, 4. 2, 4. So we know that's a spot. Okay. And that has to be part of the 2, because you can't fit a 2 in here. Haha. This is the strategy of intuition. You shouldn't need intuition in a nonogram. Nonograms are supposed to be pure logic. You should never need to intuition. When you do, it's a scary thing. Terrifying. Okay, so that means 1 space, 1 space. Can't fit the 3 in here, so the 3 has to go there. This gives us a nice solid starting point. Finally. So that gives us that. This is now a 2. That's a 1. That's 1. This is a 2 somehow. Don't know how. This is a 3. 1, 2, 3. Or it could be up there, so... tells me nothing. Also tells me nothing. No. 1 space, 1 space, 1, 2. 2 overlaps here, which means that's our 1. 1 is too much space. Too much empty space. Do it all the time? It goes so fast? No. I mean, yeah, it's a way to play the game, but that is... oh, I do not do that. I stick with pure logic, and I get there, but it takes time. But all of my choices are the only choice that it can be. And I feel good knowing that. 2 space 1 2 3. 1 space 1 2 3. Yeah, the 3 overlaps on these no matter what. Which means that's part of our 4. We've learned a little bit more about the 4, but not enough to help much of anything. Cool. Cool. Whenever you see wide open space and a bunch of 2s, that's a daisy chain. Oh no. I mean, it makes sense. My brain can't do that. My brain is just like, but there's the possibility that if I pick the one wrong thing, I screw up everything, and then it's all... Okay, so what else can I do now? There's a 2 in there, we don't know how. 1 space 1 2. Cool. The 2 overlaps here. So we have that, which means that's our 3, which means that goes like that. Aha! This could be part of the 2. 1 space 1 2. In fact, it has to be. It's the only way that that works. Because you can't fit both 2s up here. 1 space 1 2. Nope. That's the other 2. So this is part of the 3. So the 3 can't reach that far. This could be the 1 or it could be the 2. We don't have enough information to work with. We already know everything that we know about that. There's a 1 in there. This could be anything. Could be literally anything. Let's see. But we do know something here, because a 3 can't fit in this spot. 3 has to go like that. Because it overlaps, because if you had 1 space 1 space 1 2 3, or if you have 1 2 3, it does that. So we know our 3, which means I know our 2. We also know a little bit more about this 3, because the other 3 didn't fit in here, so 1 2 3, that has to be a 1. Now you can fit 1 1 up here, but you can't fit both of them, which means the other one has to be there. Can't fit a 1 in here, because that would make this a 2, so that's our first 1, and that's our 4. Which means then the 3 has to be there, which is also a 1, which means that's a 1, which means that's a 1. Did you understand? And this one starts with a 2. You could put a 2 here, but then that'd be a 3, which means that has to be the 2. Wow! I did it! Oh, smart. 2, 1. Huh? Okay, this... I don't know which one this is, but it's a 1. Because before it has to be either a 1 or a 2. Can't be a 2 with anything before it. Learning. Learning a magic. 3 overlaps there. Which means this is part of a 2, which means that has to be a 1. Which means there's nothing there. It's like it's wearing nothing at all. This is a 2. And that's a 1. So we know that. This is 3 somehow. This is something. Figure that out later. I don't want to deal with it right now. These could connect and be the 4, or it could be the 2. Balls. Okay, that doesn't tell me anything. Where was the thing that I wanted to figure out later? The 3. 1 space 1 2 3. I don't know enough. I continue to not know. What do we have? There's a 1 in there. There's 1 in there. That's a 2. There's a 1 in one of these spots, and I don't know which. 1 space. This could be a 2. Let's see what we got down here. 1 space 1 2. So you can't fit both 2s. So this has to be like that for the first half. And then we just don't know the second half. Okay. This has to be the space where the 3 is, which means the 3 now overlaps that way. And our 3 goes in here somehow. And because it goes in here and we already have the 1, that can't be anything, which means the 1 has to be there, which means that has to be our 3. Which now means that no matter how the 3 is here, you can't have the 1 right next to it, so the 1 has to be there. So the 3 cannot go this far, which means the 2 has to start at least from here, which it can't, because then it would be a 3, so this has to be part of the 2, which means that this has to be part of the 4. So if we go from the extreme beginning, 1, 2, space, 1, 2, 3, 4, has to be those spots. Has to be a 2. Has to be a 1. Genius. Certifiable genius. Mostly certifiable. There's a 2 in here, and it would connect to this, so it has to be like that, and that has to be a 3, and that has to be that. This can only work that way. There's 2. And there's the 3. And there's the 2. Which is a 1. And a 1. And a 4. And 2 1s. And a 1. And 2 1s did it. Every choice was the correct one. Sneaker left. How can you tell? Sneaker? Whoever was driving the float must have left it behind when they fled the scene. They were running so fast they ran out of their own shoes.
It would appear to be designed for a left foot. Hypothesis: the killer only has 1 leg.
Or the killer has 2 left feet, like that guy in Best of Show. I mean, you might be right. Or it might just be 1 half of a pair.
The plot thickens.
No more investigation. Time to question everyone about everything. KC, what do you know about stuff? What do you know about this passport, which still doesn't look like a passport, even zoomed out? We've identified the victim. His name is Oliver Laurel. Doesn't ring a bell. Then again, I'm not a regular, so I don't know many of the customers. You don't think it could be, you know, a homophobic attack, do you? Wouldn't even know if he was a customer here. Could have just been a random hit and run. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Broken dial. It's all over the place. What are you showing me this for? Wheel. Sneaker left. Alright. That's everything we got there. Detective. Passport. Yep, that's the victim, alright. Oliver Laurel. I've radioed his name to the station. They're gonna get back to us once they have more info for it. Broken dial? Dial on the shoe's dashboard was smashed. Indeed it was. What do you think that means?
Hypothesis: the driver of the shoe collided with the dashboard on impact.
Not bad. One to keep in mind for sure. No wear on the treads and no marks on the floor. Looks like they didn't try to slow down.
That's what I said.
And what do you think that means? Sneaker! Found the sneaker.
We found the sneaker, Detective Cross. I have a hypothesis. The presence of only a single sneaker could indicate that our perpetrator only has 1 leg.
I don't think that's very likely.
But you said we must consider every hypothesis.
Did I say every hypothesis? I meant every credible hypothesis. Okay. Well, what do you think? I mean, we don't know if they were aiming specifically for the guy. He could have just ended up in the way. But they did not stop. They hit something on purpose, so at least they hit the club on purpose. Lack of wear on the float's tires, plus the absence of skid marks, point toward that. Indeed they do. What about the victim? Do you think it was deliberate?
I do not believe we can make a call on that either way. That's what I'm saying!
None of the evidence suggests it was deliberate, but neither does anything prove it was accidental. Good. It's important not to jump to conclusions. We can work on theories, but they have to be grounded in real evidence. I'm good at thinking. So what in the... It's even worse than I imagined. Oh, Fran, it's terrible. Thanks, Streisand, you weren't in there. I'm Detective Cross, investigating officer. I appreciate you've only just arrived, but I'd like to ask you a few questions inside, if I may, Miss, You can call me Fran, and sure. Let's head inside, shall we? New location. Bar. Can't believe it, just look at the place. Okay, we've got an officer at the victim's address. He's bringing over some items of interest. I'm gonna wait outside. Honor, you find out what you can from Miss, Tasia. Honestly, just call me Fran. Right. Okay.
Honor, perhaps we should take a look around inside, too.
Yes, we should. And we should do that after a little break. Twitch wants to run ads, but I can control them somewhat, so we're gonna run them now. That way we don't interrupt anything. You can still fish during the ad break. So even if you can't really see everything, you can still see it in the corner. If you're subscribed, then you're gonna get a full screen view of your fishing. I'm liking the jazzy beat to this. I'm gonna leave this music going. We'll be back in 3 minutes. This is your chance. Stand up, stretch, get a drink, get a snack, do whatever it is you need to do. I'm gonna do the same. And when we come back, we're gonna investigate the inside of this club. Sound like a plan? Sounds like a plan. Get to fishing. See you in 3. I have the most amazing timing. I'm so good. I'm amazing. Praise me for my timing. I went and I got another drink of water. And then I went to the bathroom. And I came back. And I sat down in my chair. And there was 6 seconds left on the ad break. I'm incredible. This is what you fishing up. You fished up a jellyfish plushie.
Look at it, it's adorable. And 74 gold. You did it. It's adorable.
Time to investigate. Once again, I'm going to investigate before I talk to anyone, just in case we get cut out of things. Because Liz has informed me that there is a missable puzzle here, and I do not want to miss it, so I'm going to investigate like hell. Although we could be ages away from the missable puzzle for all I know. What are you? Oh, heck. Okay. Alright, there's a 12 here. It's not yet, but you should always investigate before talking. That's what I figure. Alright. As long as I do that, then we should be okay. So, 12 to 2. 12 would be to there. Space 1, 2. That fills up everything. So that's just the whole column taken care of. Which is probably similar here. 10... Yeah, 1 space, 1, 2 space. Actually, yeah. That's that whole column. Easy. Wish that were the case. Oh, no. Oh, no. There. Alright, let's see. This is a whole bunch of ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Balls. Okay. Not enough. I can learn something about this 6, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't reach that far. 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't reach that far. Which means I probably have these ones now. What was it again? 7 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. Okay. Da, 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 da. Ah, no. Oh, if that's the first 2, and this is the other 2, then that's everything there. Which means we know something about this bottom row. This is... oh, dear goodness. So it has to be a 2. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. That, we know that has to be something. How to kill a godfish with the sin of lore and pull it up from the bottom of the lake and stab it. You were here for wretched depths, weren't you? Sin of mankind. Is there anywhere in here that has something more than a 1? Yes, which means you can't fit in those spots. Which means the 8 can't fit in there. Why am I even worried about that? We know it starts here. I'm a fool. How can you kill a fool? Easily. This ends with a 6. Has to fit like that. Because it's too big. It's chunky. That's a 2. That's a 2. This is a 2 somehow. This could either be the 1 or the 2, because you could fit a 2 in here. So I don't know. The 5 is in here. In fact, it has to be like that, and then it has to be like that. And then the 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. We know that there's that overlap. What do we got here? We got 1s galore. 1, 1, 2. And this is a 5, so that goes like that. 2 is going to overlap here. This has to be part of the 3, so that gets blocked off. What do we got here? These are all 1s, so I know that has to be like that. This has to be part of the 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We know that now. There's our 3. There's our 4. This is a 2. Everything is 2s. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Add the 1. Add the 1. Is 3? Yes. And then the only way to fit 2 2s in there is to do that. 6 is done. Incredible. Unbelievable. Who is magic? I am. Who could have seen this coming? Who possibly could have seen such brilliance? That's 4. This is a 4, which is also a 2. And this is a 4. And then there's a 1 there. And that's a 7. Oh god. 2, 3, 4, 5, there. This is a 3. Okay. Actually, speaking of drag, on the TikTok, as of yesterday or today, I forget when I saw it, there's apparently a Golden Girls theater tour going around right now. Just full drag Golden Girls. And the guy who is playing B. Arthur's role, Dorothy, yeah. Dude, my god, this guy. His impression of B. Arthur is spot on. He sounds exactly like her. It's incredible. Like, I saw one TikTok of them, and I was like, I need to go to their profile. I need to see more of this man speaking as Dorothy, because he nailed it perfectly. It's so good. If you don't love B. Arthur, what's wrong with you? Truly. Alright, we know that's a 2. That's a 3. These can't combine, because then that would be a 3. So this has to be a space in between, which means that's the 1, that's a 2. Which means there's nothing underneath, which means this 1 is there. There's our 3. That's a 1. There's a 1 there. 3 can't reach that far. This one's already done, in fact. You can put a 1 here, but you can't put 2 1s here. One of them has to go there. That's a 1. You can do 2 1s only like that. 2. That's done, that's done. 2, that's done. 3, got it. Oh, pride flag. I could tell what that one was. It's a rainbow. There's only one choice. There are a lot of these flags around, even for a gay bar.
I like them. They're so colorful. Do you think I could take one? It would look nice in your apartment.
Oh, so you're an interior decorator now. Well, you'll have to ask Fran. Maybe she'll let you take one of the small ones. Nothing else to investigate. How is a pride flag a clue? There's a million of them. This is a gay bar. What do you think? What? Oh, there goes my no claims bonus. My name's Honor Mizrahi. I'm helping Detective Cross out with his investigations.
And I am Scout.
Oh, I know who you are. I've been watching Murder Mystery since Casey got the job there. It's nice to have a celebrity in my little club. Actually, you're not the first, but you're the first that's not been on the down low, if you catch my drift.
Excuse me, but what is a down low?
Oh, right. Well, Scout, sometimes people that are gay or lesbian or whatever choose to hide it. And they come to places like ours to kind of let the pressure off a little, but they try to be discreet about it.
I still cannot understand why humans pretend to be things that they are not.
It's complicated, doll. Sometimes it's just easier that way. Anyway, I'm Fantasia. It's a pleasure to meet you. Only it could have been under better circumstances. So, you're the proprietors of the club, right? Sure am. Although in some ways it still feels strange to hear people say that. It's not been that long since I took it over, really. Before that, I was just your average gigging about drag queen. This was one of my regular jaunts. Fast forward a few years and I own the place. That sure is strange, huh? Can you think of any reason why anyone would want to damage your property? None specifically. We normally get on pretty well with everyone in the neighborhood, even if our customers can be a little rowdy when they leave. Of course, not everyone is quite as enlightened. It's sad, but acts of violence are committed against our community frequently. That'd be my first guess. Why did you take so long to get here? Why did you need to come here in complete full drag? Somebody died. If you don't mind me asking, why did it take so long to get here after Casey called you? Well, I had to get ready, didn't I? It takes time, effort, and a ton of concealer to look this good at this time of day. Plus, I walked here in heels. Would you normally be in drag this early in the day? Hell no, drag hurts. Wouldn't normally come to the club until late afternoon. Tend to at least get a basic beat and look together before coming here, see? Then I only have to top it up or do outfit changes during the night. This is a basic look? Oh, honey, you don't even know. It's true. It's true. It's true. Casey looks terrible. He's clearly really worried about you. He's a sweet one, isn't he? You know, it's thanks to him that my makeup is so flawless. Taught me a lot. You mentioned you helped him out when he first got to LA. He was lost. I could tell the second I saw him. Just had this air of someone who should have filled the room with their presence, but they were holding back. At first I assumed he was a wannabe queen, but it wasn't that. He was anchorless. So I figured I'd help out, just like my drag mother helped me. Glad you did. I don't know where I'd be without Casey. Actually, scratch that. I do know where I'd be. Still stuck in a toxic marriage. Oh, that sounds like a story. Excuse me, but do you know anything about Passport? Found a passport. His name was Oliver Laurel. Oh, the poor thing. Yes, I know him. He'd been coming here regularly for the past few months. At first, he was fairly quiet, blended into the background, but Oliver seemed troubled. I got the impression he was working a lot of things out. Some people start this journey with more baggage than others, if you catch my drift. Anyway, Come on, Anna, hurry up. I need to talk to Fran. Damn right you do, mister. Only way I can get you to visit anymore is by getting a hole smashed in the front of my club. Stop that guilt-tripping right now and give me a hug. Ouch. What's wrong? Nothing. I just slipped in my heels last week and totally stacked it. Used my arm to break the fall like an idiot. Doctor says it should heal pretty quickly, though. Detective Cross, is everything okay? An officer just returned from the victim's address. Apparently all of his belongings were just outside in black bags.
Let me scan them. I can see if there's anything important inside.
Well, so can our officers, but... what the hell? This might be quicker.
Puzzle start!
Oh, good. 15. Thank you.
I'll take it.
No, 2. 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 6, and 5, and then a 4, and then a bunch of 4s. Then two. There's 3 in here. 1, 2, 3. 3. That's a 1. That's a 1. Okay. 3. 1. That's a 1. That's the 3. That's 1. That's 1. Okay. There's a 2 in here, and that's 1. 2 space 1. 2. So the 4 has to be here, which means this has to be a 2. 1 could be there, or 1 could be in here. We don't know yet. But we do know some things because of this. That's 1. That's 1. That's a 1. That's a 1. We didn't learn as much as I hoped. That's 2. Balls. Okay. There's 4 1s. That could go anywhere. We don't know yet. 2. 2 space 2. That could be a 1 or a 2. Damn. 2 space 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 5 has to be in this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we know that much. All of those are 1s. Doesn't help me as much as I would like. That seems to be the way it always goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we know that. Which doesn't help me a whole lot, but okay. There we go. Might be able to figure out something with this 10, though. 1, 2, 3, space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Aha. 10 space 1, 2, 3. All right, we know the overlap's there. That's 2. That's 1. That's 1. That's 2. That's 2. That's 4. That's 1. That's a 4. That's a 1. That's a 5. That's a 3. Bingo! Okay, 3, 1, 3, 2, 2. Incredible. How does he do it? That's a 1, so that has to go in like that, which means 3 has to be like that. That's taken care of. Now to figure out this 10, 2 could go either way. We don't know yet. 2 could go either way. But we do know this is a 2 here, and a 1 and a 1. And a 2 and a 1, which means the 2 has to go that way, and that's the 10. And the 2 is that way. Well, that's a 1. This is done. Oh my. Okay. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Has to fit in there like that because you can't squeeze other things in. So we know that's like that. The 1 has to be there. The other one is one of those. That's a 1. Which means 3 has to be that way because that's the only way that squeezes in. 2s. 2s. That's a 3. This is a 1. This is a 1. That's a 1. Okay. Got it. This is a 2, which is also a 2. Which has to be another 2, because a 2 can't fit in there. Which means it's also a 2, because it goes that way. And it's that 2 as well. I don't know about this 5. This is a 2. Oh, there's so many 2s. Right? Yes. Maybe? I think I got it. Okay. There's 1 there. That's our 5. Trying to keep track of everything, and it's a little bit much right now. This is done. This is done. 2 1s in here. One of them has to be there. 1 there, which means the other one has to be there. Which means these are the ones for that. Is this gonna be a book? It looks like it might be a book. There's 1 in there. There's 2 1s in here. Okay. There's our 2. There's our last 2. Got it. Oh, it is a book. Diary. I figured it out before I even finished the puzzle. That never happens. When do I rank up? Now. Now is when I rank up. We gotta ask the bonus puzzles.
This diary could prove useful. Let me read it. Finished. Analyzing text. There are several mentions toward the end of a person he met here. Fran, does the name Roz mean anything to you?
What? Yes, it does. He's referring to one of our queens. Rosmosis. These are decent drag names. They're not the best ones. I know some people with better ones, but these are good. These are good. Anna, are you here? I don't know who this is. No. It can't be. That voice. That sounds scarily like... Mom? What's she doing here? Don't move. She can't see you if you don't move.
There you are. I want a word with you.
Not this again. Mom, what are you doing here?
What a way to talk to your mother. And after I came all the way down here, too.
I didn't ask you to.
No, but Detective Cross did. Said you were playing to be a detective again, so I brought back up.
You what? I was just thinking, how could today get any worse? And then, as if my words had been heard by a malevolent god, here you are. Hello, Honor. Goodbye, Ryan. You're the last person I want to see.
He's come down here because he's worried about you. Because we're worried about you.
When are you going to get it into your head this isn't any of your business?
Whoa. Can't talk to you right like this. I'm gonna wait at your apartment. Come see me when you're being a little more reasonable.
How dare you? Oh, Ryan, babe, that was your cue to leave too. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Harder for you to poison honor against me when I'm right here. That cologne could poison anyone at 50 yards, babe. No assistance needed. Will everyone just stop?
Stop.
I don't want to fight, Honor. I just want to talk to you. And if I talk to you, will you leave? I promise. Fine. Casey, go back inside. I'm sure Fran could do with your support. That's right. Just go. Just go. Taking charge. Can't investigate. Question. Dick butt X. I appreciate you giving me a chance. I'm not giving you a chance. I'm giving you 2 minutes. And that's it. What do you want? Just say whatever it is. Go. Go away. Wanted to apologize to you for what happened at the Starshine Awards. What could you be apologizing for? Maybe for undermining me at every opportunity? Or could it be for getting my mom in my case, telling her that I lost my job and that I investigated Blake's death? Or perhaps you mean for giving Dick Stanford a $50,000 bribe to make sure we didn't win anything, and then lying to me about it. No worries, you're forgiven. I am? Of course you aren't, you piece of... You... That's what you are. Why'd you do it? You just want to stick the knife in? Twist it a little bit? Yes. That's exactly what I wanted. I was still hurt. I wanted you to hurt too. It was stupid, and it was vindictive, and I'm sorry. Well, it worked. You got what you wanted. Congratulations, I guess. I was an idiot. I was only thinking about myself. I've heard it all before, about how sorry you are. It isn't just this occasion, petty and spiteful as it is. It's that you tried to make me think that I was the one in the wrong for questioning you. That was the moment I remembered everything you put me through. Please, just give me another chance. Why are you back? Why are you everywhere I turn? Believe it or not, the point of getting a divorce was to see less of you. It's just coincidence. I happen to be going to the Starshine Awards anyway. You know, Blackstock Holdings invested in that film a while back. Coincidence, right. Definitely wasn't that you want to see the effect of your little bribe. Okay, that was part of it. And now, here you are, again, because your mom's worried about you. She asked me to come down, try and talk some sense into you. And of course, her little golden boy came rushing to help. So, that's it? Great. Said your piece. Get out. No, that's not everything I wanted to say. Your mom's worried, Honor. She thinks you're in danger, that you'll end up the same way as... Don't. Do not even go there. I don't have to answer to you anymore, Ryan. What I do with my life now is none of your business. You're right. It isn't. But I don't like seeing you make a laughingstock out of yourself. Excuse me? I didn't want to show you this, but if you're not gonna listen to reason, what choice do I have? Why are you such a dick? Always a dick. 4, 5, 6, 7? Ah! Doesn't tell me much of anything. Alright. 6, no. 4, 1 space, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe. 1 space, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, yes. Okay, we know these are ones. 1 space, 1, 2 space, 1, 2, 3. So that overlaps, right? I'm not insane? I'm not insane. Which means we get the same thing here, which means that's part of the 7. 3s, that doesn't help me too much. 1, 4, 2, 1? 1 space, 1, 2, 3, 4, space, 1, 2, space, 1. No. Oh, wait, there's a 5 here. 1 space, 1, space, 1, 2, space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Aha! That does give me that. We know these are 1s. We don't know much there. 1, 1, 1. 1 space 1 2 3. You could still fit a 3 in there. Dang. Dang. 3 3 2 maybe. 2 space 1 2 3 space 1 2 3. Aha! Math. Not even once. 2 3 4 5. So it can't go that way. Can't go that way. 6 2 3 4 5. It's literally just one longer, Teddy. Use your brain. Think with your thinking muscles. So this could be 7 space 1, or they could be connected. I don't know yet. This gives me more about the 4, but not enough. Damn. 1. Oh, it has. Oh. Yes. Yes. Okay. This has to be a 1. We just don't know which one it is. There's 2 1s in here. Don't know how. So the 3 has to be in this section, and it's going to overlap these 2 spots no matter which side it's on. Okay. This could be the 4. Let's see. 1 space 1 2 space. Yeah, the 4 has to be in here. And so this has to be the 4. It's the only way that that works. There's 1 in here somewhere. We don't know where. So a 3 can't reach this far, can't reach that far, can't reach that far. So the 5, 1 2 3 4 5. We now know that. That's a 2. That's a 2. And that's a 1. Which means the 6 is there. That's our 3. That's a 3. 3 3. Beautiful. Incredible. Genius. This still could be 7 space 1, or it could be connected. The 5 could go up or down. We don't know yet. Much to learn, much to see, much to do. Shade, who have you talked to? We haven't had options for things yet. We've only been, like... This puzzle was forced on us. Our ex has just shown up, and he's showing us a thing. So this is a plot puzzle, not an investigation puzzle. I don't think I've had the option. You're fine? Okay. I haven't had choices. Anytime I've had a choice, I've investigated first. Okay, so this is our 3. There's the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. We know that. Can't reach that far, so that's our first one. Cool. Just gonna tell you. As long as it does not spoil, then okay. 1 space, 1, 2. So that's a 2. That's a 1. So there has to be 1 there. Which means these are all 5, so that has to be connected. That has to go like that. Okay. There's 2 1s in there. Don't know how. Where's the thing I was looking at? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These have to connect. So 7 has to be like that. Okay. Which means one of our 1s has to be there. That's a 1. That's a 1. That's a 1. This is a 2, and that's a 1. That's our other 1. Okay, so this is a 2. Doesn't reach that far. 3 doesn't fit in there. There's 1 here. Could be part of a 2. In fact, it most definitely is. So we have that. 2 there. That's a 1. We're looking for a 2. It could fit in either of those spots. That does not help me. What am I doing? We've had this the whole time. That's a 2. This is a 1. And a 3. 3 doesn't fit there, but it does fit here. Incroyable. 1 there, 1 there. That's a 2. That does that. Wait, no. Wait, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I've messed something up. I've messed something up. Oh, no. It's ruined. When a character with a band-aid on their face shows up, do not talk to them. Oh. Okay, so band-aid, go inside. Got it. I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. I have to start over. I fucked up. I fucked up. It was bad. It was fixable. I don't know how. Once I screw up in a nonogram, that's it. It's over, because then it's just a cascade of if this is wrong, then this could be wrong, then this could be wrong. Brain Brain hate. VOD watchers, so sorry. Yep. We're just gonna have to deal with it. We're just gonna have to roll. This is what happens. This is the pain. What did we have? Space 1, 2, space 1, 2, 3. So we had these. That was a 7. Okay, 3, 3, 2 was the one that adds up. Then we have these for the 6. 1 space, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And then this is definitely right. And then the 7 has to connect like that. Has to be a 3. Okay. We're getting back on track. Getting back on track. Have to not do the dumb thing. Do I know what the dumb thing was? No. Am I gonna try to avoid it? I'm gonna do my best. We know that's a 1. That could be 1, that could be 3. I don't freaking know. I hate when I get so much of a puzzle and then there's one thing and just my entire brain is just ruined. 2 space 1 space 1, 2, 3. That has to be a spot. Okay. 1, 1, 1, 1. Could be a 2. Damn it. Damn, 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 damn. What do we know? What do we know? So we need to know things. All right, 1, 1. This has to be a 1. We don't know exactly how, but we know that's a 1. All right. Narrows things down. This one also has to be a 1. Okay. 3 is in here. 1 has to be there. Which also has to be a 1 just by the way things are laid out. Okay. Everything we have here is correct. Could fit 2 1s in here. We have the 3. 3 space 2 space 1. Yeah, that fits. Damn. Because that space goes there even if I do a thing. Okay. Think. All right, 1 space 1, 2. Right, this had to be the 4. That had to be the 4, so we have that. And then since it starts with a 3, it can't fit in there, so the 3 can't go that far, can't go that far, can't go that far, which gave us the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which gives us a 2, and a 2, and a 1. Which gives us the 6 for sure, which gives us 3 for sure, and the other 3 for sure, that 3, and that 3. We did this before, this is still correct. We got it. This is a 3 and a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 3, 4. Can't go that far. This is the first one. This is a 1 for there. Which means this is a 2 somehow. Could be front 2, could be back 2. I don't know. 2 and a 1 can only go like that. 1, 2, 3. So this is a 1. 1, 1. That could be a 1 or a 2. I don't know yet. Wait. Yes, I do, because it has to be like that. Okay. So we have a 1 there. 4 can't go that far. Be careful. Be careful. 1, 2, 3. You know what it is? I know what did it. I know what did it to me. It's when there's a whole bunch of ones. Because I can't fucking count. It'll be like, there's 3 ones. Or there's 4 ones. And I'll have like 5 ones lined up in a row. And I just won't see it because my brain can't handle it. Alright, so 2 is there. 5, which means these have to connect. So 5 can't go that far. We've done this before. 2 has to overlap here. That's 2. That's 2. Column done. I think we're doing this differently this time now. 3 doesn't fit in there or there. 3 doesn't fit there. 2 doesn't fit there. This is a 3. That's our 2. Column complete. 2 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that has to be a 1 regardless. This could be the 2, or it could be another 1. We don't know yet. Don't jump to conclusions. The 2 has to be in here, which means none of this is a thing. Which means the 5 has to go like that. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. All that's left is a 3. It doesn't fit in there. It has to go here. That gives us that 3, which means that's a 1. That's a 1. This is a 1. We don't know how. There's a 3 somehow. There's a 1 in here. Has to be a 2, which means that's the 2. That's a 3, which means the last 1 is there. Okay, we've got this time. We've got it this time because we made the mistake over here. The mistake is fixed. I hate that. I hate when I do that. 2. There we go. Tabloid article. All that work for something terrible. Oh yeah, I forgot we have bonus puzzles. We need to do the bonus puzzles.
It appears to be an article about our investigation into Blake's death. The headline is Murder Misguided.
It's not exactly complimentary. Let me see that. Without writers to guide her, is Honor Mizrahi losing the plot? Freshly ejected from her role in Murder Mystery, Honor looks like she's having trouble separating fact from fiction. Source on the production told us that she tried to investigate the murder of her showrunner Blake Patterson and got it horribly wrong. Her efforts led to a fan being wrongly accused of the murder and the real culprit escaping, who later committed suicide. Close friends are worried that without the show to anchor her, she's becoming convinced that she actually is a detective, a delusion that's caused more harm than good. This kind of press isn't going to help you find another role. People think you're having a breakdown. Do you really want that?
They what? That's ridiculous.
Why did you really show me this, Ryan? I know it wasn't just to make me feel bad. Sharp as always. Come and work at Blackstock Holdings, Honor. I know you're worried about earning enough to keep yourself afloat, but I can help. By close friends, do you mean you gave them an anonymous interview? Huh. Gee, I wonder. You're offering me a job? You don't even have to work with me. You can be in a different department, a different office. Hell, I'll open a whole new office in Cuba if that's what it takes. But I want to help. How reassuring. Well, if that's everything, you'll be on your way now, right? Honor, listen. You know what? Fine. I'll go. I need to clear my head after all this anyway. Honor, wait, just think about it.
Honor.
My head whirled with questions. Why was everyone interfering in my life all of a sudden? How was I suddenly fodder for gossip columnists? Leaving Ryan was supposed to get me back into control of my life, and now everyone was suddenly trying to tell me what to do. Uncertainty tumbled around in my head as I walked further and further away from the club, away from where I thought I wanted to be. Until... the studio? How did I end up here? Maybe my body's trying to tell me something. Oh God, what am I doing? Maybe Ryan's right. Maybe this detective turn will make me lose all credibility. Feels like everyone is trying to push me away from this. Are they right? Should I stop being so stubborn?
I believe in you, Honor.
Scout, you followed me?
Yes, you seemed troubled.
It's hard to explain, Scout.
There is still much about humans that I don't understand. They are so different from things. Things are immutable. They have clear traits that I can observe. Cloth square. Rigid pole. Rainbow stripes. However, people are different. They have emotions which they can hide or show in different ways. This is hard for me to discern. I can detect basic emotional patterns, but when we first met, I always struggled to understand you. I assumed my routines were faulty, but now, I think this is because you were hiding your feelings. But ever since we teamed up, ever since you started being a detective, they have started returning clear results. The margin of error is now negligible, and the routines all agree. You are happy.
Guess I've got a masochistic side. I'm going with that one because it's silly.
I do not understand.
Sorry, kind of ruined the moment there, didn't I? It's not just about how I feel, it's about my future. You saw what that paper said. I'm a laughingstock. They think I'm having a breakdown.
Didn't you tell Becky that it doesn't matter what other people think of you?
You don't miss a beat, do you?
I make sure to save important discoveries in my long-term memory. Honor, my creator didn't teach me much about feelings, but I do know that happiness is a good thing, a thing that people strive for. In other words, I want you to keep going, because I want you to be happy, Honor.
That's some pretty solid logic. It's almost like you're a robot or something. You're right. I can't tell Becky she should believe in herself if I can't do the same. Doesn't matter what anyone else says. If it's making us happy, let's keep doing it.
Yes, this is the logical conclusion.
Gonna go to bed. Good luck with the game.
Thank you for coming in, gents. Thank you for the sub. Enjoy your sleep. The VOD will always be there for you.
Come on, buddy. We got a murder to solve.
Yeah.
Murder.
I don't detect Ryan anywhere in the vicinity.
Looks like you finally got the message. Well, time to continue the investigation, I guess.
Also, don't forget that your mother is waiting for you at home.
Great. Just great. Oh, cool. We get to go there. Heckin' yeah. Detective, we need to talk about my mother. Guess I should explain. There's investigate. Always investigate first. Because I need to show you things. Stairs. Somebody dropped something. I need to remember we got bonus puzzles. Somebody remind me that we have bonus puzzles to do. 6. Because we need to do the bonus puzzles, or else they'll never be done. One space, one space. Bump, 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 bump. No. Damn it, Liz. One space, 1, 2, 3. Bonus puzzles! We're not doing one right now, but after this, hopefully I'll remember. Hopefully, somebody remind me. I forget things too easily. I have a brain of a crab. Also, hi, Cake. Welcome in. 2 space, 1 space, 1, 2, 3. Yes. Oh, heck. 4, no. 5, no. 1 space, 1 space, 1, 2 space, 1, 2. Yes. 2 space, 1 space. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, yes. Which means this has to be part of the 5. And there's only one way to fit 2 1s before the 5. Let's do that. Which means the 5 has to be there. I understand. My God. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Wait, no, because there's a 1 after it. Woof. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that could be the 1. For some reason, my brain was like,
That's a 4 all by itself. That makes perfect sense.
okay. But this has to be part of the 4 because you can't put 4 in front of it. So we do know that that happens. What can we figure out from this? all kind of nothing. I bite your fingers until you give me gamer chair. Oh no, Jester needs to learn the art of cat annoyance. I've probably told the story of my friend's cat and how I trained that cat. It wasn't specifically training, it was just I annoyed the hell out of the cat, which is basically how you train a cat. And because this cat, he's sick, so he can have whatever he wants. Oh no, that's true. This cat was the kind of cat, like, you'd pet the cat, and then out of nowhere, the cat would be done with the pets and would just attack. No warning, no growl, no anything, just 0 to 100. Just like, I'm happy, and now claws. And the cat did that to me, and so what I did was I just pissed off the cat. I picked the cat up, and I sat down in a chair that was just big enough for both me and the cat. Like, it has armrests on it, and I would put the cat in the chair on his back, between me and the armrest, so he's kind of wedged in there. Not too tight, not to hurt the cat, but just tight enough to keep the cat from moving. It's like, can't get out, just kind of like wiggle and stuck and be annoyed. And just sit there for a while. We'll just be like, this is, welcome to jail. Welcome to cat jail. You attack me for no reason after pets, after you were enjoying pets, now you're in cat jail. And I did this like twice or thrice over a period of like a couple of months whenever I hang out at that friend's house. And that cat learned you get pets from this guy, and then when you're done with pets with this guy, give like a growl. Give some kind of warning before attack. Just give something to say I am done with pets before attack, because if attack, you get annoyed for 20 minutes. You get stuck there, unable to do anything, and just complain for 20 minutes. Anybody else? Cat would attack. Cat would never attack me. Would enjoy pets, would enjoy attention, would give me a warning of like, I am done, please leave me alone, and I would leave the cat alone, the cat would go away, and we'd had a lovely agreement. Never attack me again. Past thrice, you say, give up and say 4 times. Twice. 1 space, 1, 2, 3, space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That didn't help me as much as I hoped. Da. 4 overlaps that way, no matter what. But it could be 4 space 1, or it could all be connected. But that's a 1 and that's a 1, so we know that. What else can we do? 1 could be here, or it could be here. 2, however, can't be in here with the 1, and it can't be here, so the 2 has to be there. That's a 1, so that has to go like that. This is a 4, so it has to at least go like that. Can't connect here, because then it would be 5. So that means that has to be there, which means the 4 is that way. And also that this is a 2, and that is a 1. Ha ha! There's a 1 in here somewhere, I don't know how. This has to be the 2, because that's the only way that works, which means that's the 4. That's 2. That's 2. And it's also a 3. 1. 4. That's a 5. This is a 2 somehow. This is a 3. 1. 1. 1. 1.
Lovely. Beautiful.
I'm pretty sure, actually, as I think about it, I think there is a word for after thrice, but I don't remember what it is. I'm pretty sure that there is one that exists. I'm pretty sure the word does exist, but I don't know the word. I wish I did. More than anything. How to thing. Alright, there's a 2 in here, and then there's 2 1s. The only way the 2 1s work is if I do that. This has to be a 3, so it has to go like that. Which means it has to be this way, because that's the only way that all of that works. This is part of a 4, and this 4 is by itself. So it can only reach that far. 4 doesn't fit in there. 2 doesn't fit there. That has to be a 1. 2 still doesn't fit in there. Could be 3. Could be things. Bought the room 4.
Oh. Ah.
Get all of the rooms. Play all of them. They are so good. I love that game. Love it. It's so good. 1, 1, 2, which means that is nothing, and that's a 2. That's our 4. That takes care of the 6. Which means that's like that. Oh, that's our 1s. I could have realized that before, but oh well. What else do we got? What else do we know? 2 starts there, so we have that. 2 does not fit in there, which means this is our 2. We have to have a 1 here. There's a 1 there. There's a 1 there for that. Okay, that's all good. This has to be a 3, so that's our last 2 there. That's a 1. That's the 3. Okay. 4, 1, 3, 1. Oh my god, we don't have any dotted edges anymore. Wow. It's like we're starting fresh almost. 1 has to be there, which is our 3. That's done. That's another 1. 2 has to be there. 3, 1. That's a 1. 4, 1. That's a 3. This is a 2 and a 1. That finishes that. 4 has to go like that. There we go. It's an ice cream cone. It's a broken bottle. Alright, bonus puzzles. Don't forget. Bonus puzzles.
These fragments of glass do not appear to be from the window. Their curvature suggests they were originally from a rounded object.
Maybe a bottle? It's kind of sticky. Are any pieces with the label on?
Yes, here. It's Sambuca.
So that's where that aniseed smell's coming from. I don't know how to smell Sambuca. I don't know what that smells like offhand. It is LA. I guess that would make more sense. All right, bonus puzzles. I actually remember now. Case 3. We got 3 of them to do. Bonus puzzles. God, yes. All right, 1, okay. 5 doesn't fit like that. That has to be a bit there. Okay, what else we got? What can we work with? 4 5s, 3 1 6. 3 1 6 might do a thing. 3 space 1 space 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yes, it does. Okay. 4 5 6 7 8. 8 doesn't reach that far. 6 doesn't fit in here. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So we know that. There's a 2. Okay. 2 and 4. 2 could be up here, but no matter what, whether it is a 2 or a 4, we know that 1 space has to be filled in. Which means for the 5, we know that's a thing. My goodness gracious. Also, let's see, 2 space 1 2. Yeah, so this is either the 2 or the 3, and again, either way, something has to be filled in. I'm a genius. This has to be part of the 4. Can't reach that far. This has to be part of the 5. 1 2 3 4 5. Can't reach that far. 6 doesn't fit in this small space, nor does a 4, nor does a 3. 4 doesn't fit in this small space, nor does a 3. All of that is blocked out. Figuring things backwards. 2 doesn't fit in this small space. So now we have 1 2 space 1 2 3 4. Ha 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 ha. I am very smart. This gives us a little bit more of that 8. In fact, 3 4 5 6 7 8 doesn't reach this far. This is a 4. This is a 5. That's just a 2. That's a 1. That gives us everything for this column, in fact. And our 2 and our 3. That's a 5. 4 and 4 can only work like that. So that's a 1. This is another 2. This is a 5. Ha! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's a 2. That's there. Okay. And then a 4 on each side. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And then on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Column complete. This is part of a 2. Can't reach that far. 5 doesn't fit in here. 2 doesn't fit in here. 2 doesn't fit in here. 2 doesn't fit in here. 4 doesn't fit in here. 2 doesn't fit in here. 4 doesn't fit in here. 3 doesn't fit in here. There's 1 in one of those spots. With 3 space, this has to be a 1. Because we can't fit a 3 and 1 in here. Which means this is our 5. These connect. That's a 5. 3, 4, 5, 6 can't go this far. We still don't know about those 4s yet. This one, all that's left is the 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't reach that far. There's a 3 in here. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. This has to be the 4. That's done. 2 does not fit in there. 2 does not fit in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 has to go like that. 1 has to be there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. These have to connect because the 5. So that's like that. That's a 2. This is a 2. That's a 2. That's a 2. That gives us our 5. That's a 1. That's a 1. That's 2. 2. That's 2. That's 4. And that's a 2. And that's the column. This is a 2 somehow. This is a 4. They're connected. So we know that much. 3 has to be like that. 3 has to be like that. 2 is done. This has to be the 2, so we know that can't go there, which means the 6 goes that way. The 5 is taken care of. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah! Okay. So the 1 has to be in one of those spots. And in fact, this column is done, so the 8 goes that way. The 5 is there. The 4 is here. Got it. It's a microphone. I know what a microphone is. I work with those all the time. Okay. Next bonus puzzle. Okay. 1 space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Snooze the ads because we're not doing those just yet. Let's see. 1 space 1. This has to be A1. We don't know which one. This has to be part of the 6. This has to go at least to there. We know this is a 1. 2. 1, 2 space. This has to be a 2, and it has to be the first 2. Because that's the only way that that works. Interesting. This is probably the 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, space 1. Yeah. 1 space, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 2. That's the first 2 again. This is part of a 9. We know that. This is part of the 5. Easily enough. But wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 can't go that far. 2 can fit in here, but then we would need a 4. Can't fit there. Those are all 1s. Let's see. This is a 1. Oh yeah, 2, 1, 2, 2. Haha. Which means the 6 has to go like that, which means that has to be our 2. 2 space 1, that could be 1. That's a 1. That actually is the 1, so it's 2, and that's a 1, and that's 4, and there's a 1 in there, and then banana in there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Something along those lines. how to thing. There's a 1 in here. There's 2 1s on this side, so we know those are like that. That's the 4. That's a 1, that's a 2, and that's a 2, okay? 3 does not fit in here, so this has to be the 3, which means the 6 has to go that way, with 1 there. And it has to be one of the first ones, because it's the only way that that works, which means there's 1 there. There's 1 here. And the 2 can only go there. Okay. Good? I think? 1, 1. So this would have to be a 1, because we can't put anything before it. Which means the 5 goes that way. Still a 1 in there, don't know how. This is part of a 2. This is part of a 3. Anything here would just be 1s. This is a 2. And this is a 4. As my voice starts to die and crack. That's 1, 2 doesn't fit that way. We have our 6, so that's actually all done there. So the 2 is like that, and like that, and like that. That finishes that whole column. There's 3 1s in here. Don't know how. There's a single 1 in here. Whatever. 3, 2 1s. All right, that's all not helpful horizontally. Vertically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We know where the 9 starts. We know that this is a 1. Has to be a 1 there. And then there's one more 1 in here somehow. Now we have a little bit less space here, so now we can figure out this 3 is going to go there somehow. No matter what. Doesn't help me with the vertical portion. 2 could go just about anywhere. Let's see. 1, 1, space, 1, 2, no. Too much space to work with. 1. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. We know something about this 3. It has to go there. Which means that's our other 1, which means this is part of a 2, so I can close that off. This 2 goes this way. That 2 goes like that. That finishes that column. That 3 is done now. Still don't know where the 1 is here. Gives us a little bit more about this, though. 2 1s. Don't know, just 1 1. There's a 2 in here. Can't fit there. Has to go here. Has to be 2 there. Has to be 1 there. Okay. Getting it. Getting it. Can I do this before the ads happen? 1 1 and 2. 1 1. It's the only way that works. That's done. That's done. There's a 1 in here. This is a 3 somehow. This is that. That there. Got it. It's Bumblebee. It's a corset. That's... okay. Sure. Sure. We'll do this last bonus puzzle after another 3-minute ad break. It's been about another hour. This is your chance. Once again, stand up, stretch, do whatever it is that you need to do in order to continue watching. We will continue with this. At the end of 3 minutes, we'll keep this gentle, jazzy puzzle music going. And I'll see you on the other side. If you have the butter, you can still fish. Get fishing. Keep yourselves occupied. Go to the bathroom. I'll be back in 3. Welcome back. Ads should be over. Thank you for sticking around during them if you did. Much appreciated. I notice there's a bunch of you here. I see you lurking. Lurkers, you don't have to say anything. I love you. I love you. You're wonderful. Thank you for being here. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Also, I'm gonna apologize because I hear it. I don't know if anybody else does, but I hear it because I've done voice acting and therefore I'm very critical of myself. I know my voices have not been on point today. I was frustrated at work from people being idiots. Students. So my throat is like a little bit more clenched today than it normally is, and it's definitely affected my voice work. And I don't know if anybody else hears it. I don't know if anyone cares. This is a Twitch stream, for God's sake. But I hear it. And I was like, I'm not giving you my 100% perfect best, so I'm going to apologize. Welcome to Neurotic Crab Channel. Okay, let's do this other bonus puzzle, shall we? We got one more bonus currently for E rank. Dear face, don't mess up. I know I stood up and got water, but that doesn't give you permission to lose sync of my face. Okay, 1 space, 1 space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That does that. That doesn't help me at all. 1 space, 1, 2, space, 1, space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's something. What about this one? 1, 2, space, 1, space, 1, 2. Oh, that doesn't do hacking shit. Okay. We know nothing is there. That's a 2 somehow. I don't know how. Maybe this 1 space, 1 space, 1, 2, 3 space, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay, so that gives us our first 2. That's good. All right, which means 6 doesn't fit here, which means this has to be part of the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 4 doesn't fit in here. So that gives us more to work with. Good. 2s could do stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Part of a 5. Okay. 1 space, 1 space. This has to be part of a 3, which means this is the 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's our 5. This has to be A1, but we're not sure which one. We have another 2 in here, don't know how. 1 space, 1, 2 space, 1, 2, 3. There's a 4. But I don't know how. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? I've lost my mind. Okay. 1 space, 1, 2, 3, 4? No. We know that 4 is there. Oh, wait. If these combine, they'll become a 3, which is impossible. The 5 can't reach this high up, so they have to be not connected. So the 3 has to be there. So that's part of the 4 somehow. So is this... This is part of the 5. So that has to be the 1. So that has to be a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 has to go at least that far, which gives us our 1. So the 4 has to be there, which gives us our 2. And the 5 goes like that. There we go. Which means this is a 1. That's a 1. That's a 2. And this is 1. Incredible. 1s could fit in there, so that's still open. The only way this works now is to do this, which means we have our 6. This is a 3. This is another 1. I don't know why I'm worried about things, because this entire row is done. That's our 2. This is part of a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't reach that far, but we also know that that means this is the 4 that way, and this is the 3. The 5 is did. The 4 is did. 2 does not fit in here. The 2 is actually sitting right there, sitting in front of me. It would bite me if it had teeth. That's an old-timey saying. 421 is now all good. That's 2. That's 2. There's the only 2s that exist in that column. This 1 is done. Haha. Now what? There's a 5 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Has to be like that. This row is done. That's a 1. This has to be a 2. And that has to be a 2. That finishes that column. This has to be a 1, which means the 5 has to go that way. That actually finishes off those. 2 1s can only go like that. That's our 4. That's all did. Oh my god, we just have a little 3x3 square left. Look at that. A 1 and a 1, and a 1 and a 1. That's the 2s, and then there's a 1. Bam. It's a can of soda. Beer can. I was close. I was actually very close. I shouldn't have specified what the can is filled with. Alright, we got nothing to investigate. Let's talk. Oh, come on then. Get it over with. So why'd you call my mom? She made me promise that I would if I saw you back in a crime scene again. She's a very persuasive woman. I knew this was too good to be true. Difference is, I didn't particularly want to this time. I'm done trying to persuade you to leave this alone. I don't like it, but I know when I'm fighting a losing battle. Unfortunately, she doesn't. So what, are you gonna call her every time I get within 50 yards of you? That's gonna get real old real quick. Trust me, I have no desire to get involved in a family dispute. I just felt like I owed your mom a favor, but it's done now. Let's just move on. Huh? Why would you owe mom a favor? I said let's move on. I mean, he was a friend of the family. There's all kinds of reasons that you could owe her a favor. So what's our next move? Taking another look out here, see if there's anything we missed. We were looking into Oliver's diary before your mom turned up. Why don't you go ask Miss, Fran about it? You have a problem with drag queens? You seem to be having real trouble with Fran's name. Not something about against drag queens? Don't be ridiculous. What do I care what clothes someone wears? I'm just new to all this. What do I call her? It's okay to say her? What about if she's not in a dress?
My creator also failed to tell me much about drag queens.
I'm no expert, but I think it's pretty simple. Call them what they ask you to call them. Fucking revolutionary. So in this case, Fran. And while she's dressed like that, use she. It ain't hard. Hey, what do you want to be called? Okay, I'll call you that. Done. She's dressed in men's clothes, then it's probably safe to call him Ed and use he. Although I guess it can differ from person to person. For some people, this really is rocket science. I guess, yeah. Just don't be a dick. But I can't just ask them. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Like, hey, what do you want to be called? What do you prefer to go by? You got a nickname you want to be called? I don't fucking know. Here's the great thing. Here's one of my favorite things. This is also, like, I heard this as a joke. I heard a comedian tell this joke. And I laughed because it's me. Because it's 100% me and true to my life. There are people in my life who have transitioned that I loved that they transitioned because I am really bad at names and I had forgotten their name. And so they told me their new name. And I was like, yes! Now I know your name. Literally, a coworker of mine at my job, I had forgotten their name and they transitioned like, I don't need to remember their old name. Don't need to remember it. That is just gone. Gone. They have this name now. I don't need to try to remember the one that I forgot. Does that make me a terrible person? Maybe. I heard a comedian tell that joke. I was just like, I have been in that exact situation, yes. Okay, I think I've got it. Things never used to be this complicated. It's not that complicated! Also, I have also worked with a ton of drag queens. Let me tell you, I have been called every single pronoun possible. I don't care. So it's just like, they want he, she, we're in dragland. Everyone is she. It doesn't matter anymore. I have a puppet. Things are happening. It is weird. It's a great time. God. I need to go see her show again. It's been ages. It's been ages. I am a bad friend. What haven't I shown you? I showed you the shoe. Pride flag? And one of those pride flags? I got nothing against that stuff, but I don't understand why they did a parade about it. Cross? Okay. Cross? I'm gonna explain to you why they need a parade. And simple reason is we've been through hell. When it is illegal to be you and then it is finally legal to be you, you're gonna have a fucking parade about it. It's like, that's a simple answer. There's many varied reasons, but that's the simplest way. It's like, hey, this is okay. So, parade. Also, any reason to have a parade is a good reason to have a parade. You surprised me, detective. You must be confronted with a lot of the dark side of humanity as part of your job, right? More than I'd like. Well then, don't you think people coming together to celebrate love is something worth doing? Huh? Yeah? Come on. That's a good reason for a parade. Make a pretty good point. Hell yeah. Pride parades are fucking great. Seems like Roz and the victim had some kind of bust-up. Then we need to get her here quick. See if Fran's got any way of contacting her. Okay. You want to see my life? What? You want to see a broken Sambuca bottle? What's that?
This glass was mixed in amongst the other glass from the window.
We think it was a bottle of Sambuca. Huh. Can't say I've ever had it myself.
It's not that great. At least I don't think so. Some people love it.
I have a cousin that, like, swears by the stuff. And it's because of him that I tried it. He's just like, meh. No. Me neither. Bleh. Alright, nothing left to show you. So I guess we can go inside. What about Grandmama Krista? How's she doing? Oh, you know her. Always falling into some kind of ridiculous anecdote. I'd swear they were all lies if I hadn't been there for some of them. I'm supposed to be going to New York to see her tomorrow, but what with all this... You are not canceling that trip. You go, I'll sort this all out. Are you sure? I'll get as much sorted today as I can. Oh, you are a dear. I know, but she's family, and who knows how long you've got left with her. Best to enjoy these moments while you can. Don't let her hear you say that. You know she's been keeping a brick in her bag ever since Stonewall. Can I hang out with her? I wasn't talking about her. You find someone that keeps a brick in their bag and you make them your best friend. Ah, the Wanderer returns. Sorry, I just need to get away for a bit. Not surprised you needed to reload. Babe, you gave him both barrels. I was so proud. You were listening? Yeah. Of course I was listening. Till he thought you were coming back in here, at which point he jumped away from the door like a startled cat. It was just your crazy ex, though. I'd have really put him in his place, but I didn't want Fran to have to deal with 2 dead bodies today. Such a thoughtful boy. Anyway, dear, he left something for you. It's over there. Whoa! What'd you leave? Where? Oh, is it a bottle? I would like a drink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we know that. It's 2, 4. Oh, this is a decent start. Okay. 4, 2. Okay, that gives us our 3. That's lovely. This is part of the 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Doesn't reach that far. 3 doesn't fit in there, which means 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. We know a little bit more about that, which means the 8 has to go that way. 2 could go either way. 3 has to be there. That has to be the 1, so the 2 has to go there. Okay. Now what? Whence and where? 2. This has to be A2. I don't know which 2. I guess I do know which 2. Okay. So that has to be like that. 6. Whoop. 6. That's 3. That's 3. That's 1. Nope. 3. Okay. That's a 1. This is a 2 somehow. This is 1. Okay. What do we got up here? 4 can only fit like that. 5 has to reach at least that far. 6 only fits like that. That's a 2. That's a 3. 5 has to reach at least that far. That's a 2. That's a 2. That's the 5. That's 5. Okay. 2, 3. 3. So that's good. And then 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 1 and then 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 1 and then 4. That gives the 3. So there's 1 here, which is the 3, which is part of a 2. And then another 2. 4. 6, 2, 2, 3. 2. Okay. 2. Good. 1 there. This 1's there. Why am I clicking the wrong button? This is a 2. That is a 1. That is a 2. That is a 3. This is a 1 somehow. There's some 1s in there, and I don't know how they fit. Okay. What else can do? So much is happening. There's a 3 in here. It has to overlap that way. 2 space 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's a 1. 1 space 1, 2. This has to be, one of the 2s has to be in here. This is the worst tic-tac-toe game I've ever seen. I know, right? There is so much tic-tac-toe. We are solving a murder at a gay club, at a drag club, no less. Oh, no. It's a gay bar, and just the owner's a drag queen. That is where the most recent murder has taken place. It hasn't been connected to the other 2 yet. Although I guess the first 2 weren't actually connected. For some reason in my brain, I keep wanting to think that they're all connected somehow. Like, I keep thinking that it's gonna all come together. Maybe in the last mission. What do we got? 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 It's a 1. Oh, this ends with a 2, so it can't be there. All right, 1 space 1, 2, 3. We know that is a thing. 3 and 3 can't fit 2 on either side, so this one has to be a 3. And that has to be like that. This is a 1. That's a 2. I don't understand. This is a 1. That's a 2 somehow. This is a 3, which is 1. That's a 3. And that's 3. And this is a 3. Oh, God. Okay. 1 space 1. So this is a 1. We know that much. Then... Actually, if this is a tic-tac-toe game, then I've won, like, 10 times over. This is the 2. That's already done. And the 1 is done. There's 2 1s in here. They can only fit like that. There we go. That's a progress. There's 2 1s in there. Oh, God. 1 space 1 space 1, 2. It overlaps. So we have our 2, and then 1, 2, 3. The only way that that works. Can't connect these, so that has to be there. And that has to be a 1. And then that means the 1 is here. And that's 2. That's a 2. These can't connect, so the 2 has to be there, 1 there, 3 there. What have I done? 1, 1, 2. 2, 1. 3, 1. Oh, heck. 2, 1. 1, okay. This is a 2 that finishes off this whole column. Good. We know this is a 1. 3 can't fit in there, so 3 has to be that way. 1. Okay. 2. Yes. 3. 3 space 1. It could. No, I hate it. Oh, this column's done. Which means it's gotta be in here somehow. 2, 1, 1. 1 space 1. This has to be one of the ones. Which means 2 goes like that. That's there. That's a 2. Other 1 is like that. That's a 2. 1 there. That's a 2. That's done. 2 fits in there like that. That's the 3. 2. Okay. It is a glove? No. Laptop. That's entirely not a glove. It's a deflated jellyfish. Your guess is as good as mine.
Oh, it's a portable computer.
There's a note attached. For the new job, I spoke to your mom. She's on board. Give it some thought, Ryan. Oh, God. What a fucking asshole. Using money to solve things is usable. No thanks. Chuck it in the trash. And I threw it on the ground.
I see. Unwanted electronics are to be disposed of. Like me.
Scout, no. Scout, it doesn't think. Scout, that is not what I meant. Let's keep it. Hey, maybe you could use some of the parts yourself or something.
An upgrade would be nice. Perhaps I could upgrade my CPU. Oh, or maybe replace my screen with a color TFT panel. Or...
Oh, that was a close one. Poor guy. More investigate. Things to find. Then we will talk with Fran again. 10. Overlaps there no matter what. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1. Okay. This gives us a 4 and a 3. 3 overlaps here. Gives us that much for the 6. And then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 goes at least to there. 12 goes at least to there. 3 goes at least to there. Starts with a 3. Good. Starts with a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 can't reach that far. 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 3. Okay. So this has to be like this. These have to be connected. Okay. And then the only place that a 6 fits now is just here. So that's our 4. That's our 3. That's a 3. That's a 2. That's a 2. That's 1. 7 then goes like that, and a 5. Oh, wait, no. Wait. Oh, God. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no. No. I can fix it. I think. Yes, I can fix it. Maybe? Can I fix it? Oh, no. I'm not sure. Did I screw it up? I might have screwed it up. Oh, God. I can't. I can't. My brain. I can't. I hate it. I hate it. I hate my brain. One mistake and it all just falls apart. Falls apart entirely. It's alright though. We weren't too far into it, so I can fix somewhat of what's going on. Okay. Right? And then the 4. 2 can't be there. 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 3. Right? Okay. 3 had to be here. That had to be 1. These had to be connected to make the 4. That does that. 6 goes there. Da 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 da. No. Actually, yes. I'm losing my mind. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There. That's what it was supposed to be. Okay. 2 doesn't fit there. We have a 4. We have a 3. We're fine now. We're back on track. I fixed it. I fixed it. Everything is fine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. 10 all has to connect. So 1, that's the 2, that's the 4. 2 doesn't fit there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 3. There we go. And that finishes that row. This is a 4, so it has to go at least to there. Ends with a 2, so that has to go like that. 3 doesn't fit there, 3 doesn't fit there, 2 doesn't fit there, 2 doesn't fit there, so the 4 has to go that way, that's part of the 2. That's another 2. That's a 4. Okay. So 1 there and a 1 there, that's 1, okay. 3 has to be like that, 2 has to be like that. 1, 1. 2, 1, 2, 1. 4, 1, 2, 2. There could be 2s. Oh god. The 2 space. No, this has to be a 2. Which means that has to be the other 2, which means the 1 has to be there. No, press the correct button. Don't do that. Okay. 4, 2, 2. We are on track. Everything is fine. Everything is okay. Maybe. 1, 2. That has to be the 5. So this has to be a 3. That is our 2. This has to be 5. And then there's a 1 shoved here, which is also a 2, and is also a 1. 4 does not fit in that, so the 3 has to go that way. And that way, which means this is a 3. This is a 1. Could have figured that out before. Still don't know which way the 5 goes, but there's a 5 vertically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we know that much. These have to be connected to be the 4, which is part of the 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh-huh. It's a 4. Space 1, you could fit that in there. This has to be the 2, because it is a 2. Then... oh, this row is done. Still don't know which way... oh wait, yes we do, because that's a 3. So the 5 goes there, and then a 3. Good. Is that the 1 or the 2? How many 1s do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 1. I don't know which one, but it has to be a 1, because it doesn't fit any other way. This is a 10. So it has to reach at least this far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a 1. 6, 1, 2. It could be the 1 or it could be the 2. This is the 3. That's a 2. This has to be a 2. Nothing comes after that. What else? There's 3 1s in here. Only works that way. That goes like that. This is a 1. This is a 3 and a 1. Could go in multiple ways. These are both 1s somehow. There's 1 in there. 4 space 1. Damn. Well, there's the 3, which means the 1 is there. Which means that has to be the 1, because you can't fit a 1 and a 2. That goes like that. Okay. This one has me worried. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I'm basically just in a tiny bit of panic mode. 4, 2, 1. That's the 3, which means there's a 1 there. There's still 2 1s in here somehow. This is the 2, so there's nothing there. 3 and 1 could go a couple of ways. That's a 1. There's a 1 there. That column is done. 1 space. So this has to be the 1. This has to be the 3. And then there's 2 1s. Oh my goodness. You found a coat. That's a fancy coat.
Honor, I think this coat might be worth looking at.
Oh, it's pretty odd. Oh, gross. It's really sticky.
Perhaps you should smell it to see if it can be identified.
Gross. Is this really what my life has come to? Sniffing sticky things on crime scenes? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's aniseed.
It must be Sambuca from that bottle we found outside.
Oh. Fran? Tell me your secrets. What can I get you, dear? Oh, right. I went into bartender mode for a second there. Mention Roz. One mentioned in Oliver's diary? Oh, yes, right. Well, I was hoping not to bring her into this, but Roz Moses is one of our regular performers here. She runs a couple of nights a week. She and Oliver, they knew each other. How did they know each other? Like I said, Roz runs quite a few nights here, and Oliver was a regular.
One of the last entries in Oliver's diary read, "She doesn't understand me. Despite everything she hid from me, I'm the one that's ended up in the cold."
Well, they always seem to get on fine. I'd often see Oliver talking to her at the end of the night. But then a few nights ago, they had a huge argument. Things turned nasty, and Roz threw Oliver out. Made me ban him from the premises. Every night since then, Oliver's been outside, completely bladdered, as Casey might say.
What does bladdered mean?
It means he was drunk, very drunk. He begged to be let in, but what's the use of barring someone if you reverse it immediately? So he just stayed out there, shouting and screaming at everyone. Wasn't great for business, but like I said, he was a troubled soul.
Had he been sleeping out there too?
I don't think so. Certainly never been around in the daytime. Why do you ask? His belongings were in bags outside his apartment, so it looks like he'd been evicted from his residence. Might also explain why he was in front of the club this morning. Was he outside when you left the club last night? Not that I saw, but I lock everything from inside and then leave from the back door, so I wouldn't have seen him if he was there. Do you know where Roz is right now? On her way here. That detective of yours asked me to ring her, but turns out she was on the way here anyway. How interesting. Any ETA? Roz comes when she comes. She's kind of a free spirit. Look at things. Passport. Dial. Wheel. Sneaker. Flag? There's a lot of these rainbow flags up. Is it Pride season? Is it June? Sure is. This month we take 3 to 4 times more than usual. So the float must have been for the parade. Yes, I assume so.
Fran, may I please take one of the little flags? They're so colorful.
Sure thing. Probably went a little overboard anyway.
Thank you so much. I promise to take good care of it.
Aww, it's cute. Diary. Tabloid. Look at my life. Broken bottle. Found some smashed glass outside. If it's smashed glass you're looking for, I've got a load on the inside too, just behind you.
No, its curvature suggests that it was part of a bottle. We were thinking it might be Sambuca.
Sambuca? We don't get many people drinking that here. Although, come to think of it, it was Ollie's drink of choice. So it could have belonged to him. He's been out there most nights this week and he seemed pretty drunk, so it's definitely possible. Usually clean the outside area just before we open up, and there wasn't any glass yesterday, so it must have been from last night. Interesting. Laptop. This is what Ryan left for me. Ah, so he's one of those men who apologizes with fancy gifts. Something like that. Doesn't work on me anymore, though. Good for you, girl. It's important to know your worth. But if you're not going to be hitting that, I don't suppose you'd give me his number? Fran! What? I've got bills to pay too, you know? Fran! You don't want him. He's a dick. Fran, is this coat yours? No, I think it's... hi.
What do you think you're doing with my coat, huh?
Oh, my goodness.
Cool your jets, I was only pulling your leg. Well, I'll be. Sure did a number on the front, didn't they? You all okay, Fran?
I'm fine. A little shaken.
When I find who did this, I'll make them wish they'd ever left their mama's pouch.
Oh, Honor. God. This is Rosmosis, the queen we were talking about.
I knew it. My ears were burning. Well, pleasure to meet you. Say, you look awful familiar.
Well,
God, I saw you in Celeb Life, right? I haven't missed an issue for 10 years.
Probably. I don't pay much attention to that stuff.
Didn't you say that Celeb Life was garbage for people that don't have lives themselves?
Scout. Scout. Scout, we gotta work on your timing. Scout, we gotta work on, your timing.
Scout? What that little rust bucket say to me?
Anyway, could I have a quick word? Oh my goodness, Fran, I've shown you everything. You're new.
Oh, now, what can I do you for?
You work here, right?
A couple of nights a week, yeah.
Some nights I perform, some nights I host. By the way, it's full-on Rosmosis. Full-on is apt.
In the look? Yeah, that's the point. One of our regulars once described my look as like a punch in the face personified.
And he was one of the few I hadn't actually punched. Hi, I love her. She's wonderful.
Honor, she scares me.
How did you know the victim?
What? Who's the victim?
His name was Oliver Laurel.
What? No.
Heard you had a disagreement with him a few days ago.
Sure was a mess, yeah. To be honest, I don't really know how it happened, but...
What was it about?
Ollie was working on a lot of stuff, you know? A lot of people here are, in the beginning at least. Came from a very strict background, Christian, Catholic, some that began with a C. Had a lot of repressed shame, so probably Catholic. His parents kicked him out, and then, well, he came here. I think he was looking for his tribe.
How'd you end up in an argument?
Well, he told me he liked drag queens. Thought he was gay, but there was something about drag queens tickled his pickle, I guess. Happens more than you think.
Roz is just very open about everything. Okay.
Then a few days back, he told me that he liked me. Liked me. I was flattered, of course, but well, I had to tell him that I'm not a dude, and that's when things went south.
So wait, you're not even a drag queen. You're just big personality dressed up. I was gonna say drag king for a second, but no, that's not it either. That would mean that you're dressed in this guy. You're just dressed. You just dressed. Wait, you're a woman?
Anyway, that made poor Ollie even more confused. I took it the wrong way and thought he was turning me down, which made me see red, and then I hit him. Fran thought he'd hit me, so she barred him. We have a very strict policy about any kind of violence or threatening behavior here. Well, from the customers, at least. I was gonna get him unbarred when it all calmed down, but I didn't get a chance.
I hope you don't mind, but I just want to make sure I have this totally straight. You're a drag queen, but you're a woman.
Sure am. I'm what some call a bio queen.
Oh, is that a thing? Did I just learn something?
Which just means I came out of my mommy's hidey hole with all the female equipment.
Wow, I just assumed all drag queens were men. How'd you end up doing this?
Came to LA expecting to find my fortune in Hollywood. Of course, I was wet behind the ears then. Thought there'd actually be parts for someone that looks like me, didn't I? When the truth sunk in, I figured I'd get into comedy. That morphed into performance, which became what you see now.
I understand. I understand this very well. That's how I got into puppeteering. I wanted to be a voice actor, and that just turned into, hey, I can do a silly voice with a thing on my hand. Ha! Have I learned something today from this game?
Never really felt much at home with female gender stereotypes, so Roz is my way of taking them to the extreme. Kind of giving you everything at once, you know?
Do you get much work?
Most of the gay clubs won't hire me because I'm not a guy. Seems hyper-femininity is just for the boys. Who'd have thought it, huh? Fran's been good to me, though. She knew I could entertain a crowd, and that was all she cared about.
Huh. I like her. She told me about your whereabouts last night.
Sure. I was working here until about 11:30 p.m., then I went straight home.
Did you see Oliver on your way out?
No, can't say I did.
Only Fran mentioned he was outside the club most nights recently, and obviously he was there when he...
Oh, yeah, I saw him out there a couple times this week, but he wasn't always there, you know? He'd come and go, but yeah, he wasn't there when I left last night.
Yeah, this doesn't feel like a story at all. Look at things. Passport. Dial. Wheel. Sneaker. Pride flag. A diary. Look at my life. A broken bottle. We found this broken glass outside.
Oh, probably from a beer bottle or something, right? People are always dropping stuff out there.
It smells like Sambuca to me.
What are you, some kind of dog? Not sure what all this is about. I didn't even see Oliver last night.
You might want to reconsider that statement.
Why is that, darling?
Because I think you did see him.
Oh yeah? What makes you think that?
Coat in the broken bottle. Found this bottle smashed outside near the crash site. It's pretty clear that it's a bottle of Sambuca.
And?
Well, we know that was Ollie's favorite drink. We also know that this coat is yours, and that it's covered in Sambuca.
What are you trying to insinuate, huh? Why don't you come out and say it?
Come on, Roz. No good can come from hiding the truth.
Okay, fine. So maybe I did see Ollie last night. When I was leaving, he was out there. He came at me yelling about how he'd lost everything, his home, and now his friends too, and that's when he spilled the Sambuca on me, and I saw red, and well, might have swung my bag at him once, or twice, 5 times, 20.
Why didn't you tell us this earlier?
Because it makes me look bad, and it's totally unrelated to the crash. Besides, you ain't even a police officer.
No, she's not, but I am.
What?
I want to talk to you. Get a proper statement, and we'll do it at the station. Given that you've lied to us already, I don't trust you to not tamper with evidence.
But I...
Good work with that inconsistency, Honor.
I helped too.
Listen, while I'm handling this, there's something else I want you to take a look at. I don't think Roz did it. I'm calling that now. She's really hot-tempered, and that makes me feel like she's not going to plan a murder. I don't think it was a spur-of-the-moment crash. I don't like, well, it could have been, but it doesn't seem like her style. Her style seems to be, I'm gonna punch you in the face a couple of times and then leave. Listen, while I'm handling this, there's something else I want you to take a look at. Please don't tell me this is more busy work. Oh god. It is more busy work. Okay. So it has to go like that. 1 space, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it overlaps there. We know that much. Okay, 4 has to be like that. So we know 3 has to go that far, 3 has to go that far. Cool. Easy clap. 1, 2, 3, 4. This has to be part of the 4. So it can't reach that far. And the only way this works, actually, is if we do this. Aha. This is a 1. That's part of a 4, that's part of a 5, that's part of a 2. Okay. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the 2 has to go there. That has to go like that, at least. So that's our 6 here. This is the 4, the 3. 6 is in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We know this much. We have learned a thing. 2 overlaps there. 3 doesn't fit in here, so the 3 has to go that way, which means that's our 6. 3 to start here, so the 3 has to be part of this. This has to be the 4. It overlaps there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Has to go at least that far. Oh god, these are all 4s. Okay. So we've learned a bunch here. That's a 2. 3 is taken care of. We don't know about the 5 yet. This is a 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 overlaps there. Alright, this is the 9. Good. So the 2 has to be there. 4, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1. 1, 2. That's a 3. That's that row. That's a 2. 2, we don't know. 1, 1. Okay. So this could be 2, 3, or this could be a 2 here and a 3 later on. Could go either way. 2 does not fit in here. Never mind. That's the 3. Learned. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay. 7. 3, 3. We don't know 3 yet. 2. 2, 1, 1, 1, blah, blah, blah. That can't be here because then it would be 3. So this has to be 2, 1. And then there's 1 there. That's the 3. That's the 4. 3's everywhere. Amazing. This is 1. This is a 1 somehow. 3, 1, 4. That's done. This is part of the 6. It has to be. So the 1 has to be there. Also, we have this 4 already. This has to be a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Has to go at least that far. Can't reach that far. 3, 1. Good. There's a 1 in here and I don't know where. This is a 4. That's part of a 2. 2 doesn't fit in there. Amazing. 2 space 2. The only way this works is like this. Another row complete. 1. This has to be a 1. Ah, it is that 1. 4 has to go like that. We have our 6. We have 3s. This is the 2. So this has to be... Alright, wait. 1, 1, 1. That has to be a 1. We don't know if that's a 1 or if that's the 3. We know this is a 2. We can only reach that far. 3, 4... 5, 4... Okay. Bunch of things that we already knew that I didn't mark off. 4, 1. That's a 1. Okay. 3, 1. That has to be a 1. There's another 1 in here. Oh god. 4 doesn't fit in here, so that has to be the 1. So that marks off that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. The 4 overlaps that way. This has to be the 1 at the end of that, which means the 2 has to be there. 2 doesn't fit in here, but it does fit there. That's a 2. That's a 3. 4, 2, 2, 1. It's a picture. Something. It's an awards photo. It is a picture. D. I got the D. Wait, what? How on earth do you have this? You recognize it? This is a photo of the Miss Terry cast and crew at the Starshine Awards the year we won Best New Show, but
It looks like Blake's face has been circled.
we found it in Frank Pritchell's Tully's apartment. I'm convinced there was more to his death, so I've been investigating on the side. Oh, things are going to tie together. Maybe. Possibly. Or at least we're getting more of the story. That doesn't make any sense. KC took this photo. He used my camera. And when I got it developed, I gave it to Mom. That's the only copy. I'm sorry, what? So the picture came from you. The picture went to your mother and somehow got from your mother to the guy who killed him. Oh.
So if Sharon had it, how did it end up in Frank's apartment?
Guess the best place to get that answer is straight from the horse's mouth. Yes, that's right. Your mother's a horse. Don't tell her I called her that, okay?
A new mystery. Let's head back to your apartment.
We could always just move somewhere else, never go back. How attached are you to that apartment anyway? Fine, let's go see Mom. Well, we got a question. Casey. Wow, so much drama, it's not even midday. Thanks for sticking up for me earlier, Casey. I hope you don't mind that I told you to stand down. I get it, but, you know, one day I hope you'll really let me off the leash with him. I've been storing up a lot of things I want to say to that slimy knuckle-dragger. Casey, someone's dead. Trust me, I know the feeling. We'll get our chance someday. I can't believe he had the audacity to rig the Starshine Awards just to get back at you. What a weapons-grade wanker. Do you think Roz is guilty? What's your take on all this? Do you think Roz did it? I mean, the girl's got more issues than variety. I like her, but I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of her. But I do think she'd drive but do I think she'd drive a giant pride parade float into someone? No, she's more reactive than that. She'd just punch them into a fine pate instead. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, she's got a violent streak, but it's basically you piss her off, you're gonna get hit then and there. In the face with a bag or her fist. She's not gonna plot and drive a car into you. Pate, how refined. It's not refined, you're just American. Touché. Anyway, she's clearly a person of interest. She knew a lot about Ollie, especially his recent mental state. Could be important. What are your plans now? Thinking of sticking around? Yeah, I want to see if there's anything to do to help Fran. Sorting all this out is going to be quite the ball ache. Still feeling guilty for not being around as much anyway, so this feels like a good opportunity to make amends. Aw. Look at this passport, and this dial, and this wheel, and everything that I have, because I don't remember what you've seen. Look at my life. No. The bottle, and this laptop. Ryan brought me this laptop. He wants me to join Blackstock Holdings. What the hell? You work for him. You're not. You can't possibly be thinking. I mean, I haven't seen you this lost for words since we saw Bette Midler in line at the drugstore. She's an icon, a deity. Why doesn't she have someone do that for her? Never mind that. You know what he's doing, don't you? He wants to wriggle back in. He uses weird Jedi mind tricks on you. Calm down, Casey. I'm not going to take it. Ugh, thank God. Don't scare me like that. What's photo? Oh, I took this picture, didn't I? Indeed you did. Feels like a whole lifetime ago, doesn't it? It's got you all sentimental, huh? Detective Cross gave it to me. Said they found it in Frank Pritchell's apartment. Frank Pritchell? Who's that? Remember the guy who pretended to be the handyman, Tully? Oh, yeah. Wait, why did he have it? That's what I'm gonna find out. I have nothing else to talk to you about. There is nothing else to investigate. I don't want to go to the apartment, but there's nothing to do outside. Damn it! Mom's there!
calmed down, have we?
Mom. Nothing to investigate.
Well, are you ready to be civil?
I really need to get that key back from you.
Over my dead body.
Don't tempt me. What did you want to talk to me about? It was so urgent that you had to come down to the club and talk to me.
You know exactly what it is. Doing this detective stuff again?
I'm good at it. You know that Scout and I worked out who killed Dick Stanford.
I didn't say you wouldn't be good at it. If anything, that's what I'm worried about.
Look, you've said your piece, Mom. You're scared. I get it. I don't take pleasure in causing you stress, despite what you might think, but I can't hold myself back because of you. I'm good at this. I enjoy it. Even Detective Cross has come around.
What if you die?
I mean, that's a fair point. Not to take Mom's side, but that is a fair point. She's gonna worry. It's the point in being so scared of dying that you don't ever live. Ooh, that's also a good point. Counterpoint honor.
Oh, how very poetic. That doesn't change anything.
Is there anything else? Or is that it?
Don't think this is over, Honor. I can't let you make the same mistakes your father did. God knows he had his faults, but...
I think the answer to my question was no, there's nothing else. You specifically need to see this, but I'm going to show you everything first. Because I have to. Look at the shoe. You want a flag? Check out this diary. Look at my life. Look at my choices. You like Sambuca? How about a laptop? Do you care about a coat? Okay, the one important thing that you need to see.
Hey, what do you show me that for?
Mom, don't you remember? This is the photo I gave you. From when we won our Starshine last year?
I remember, but why do you have it?
The real question, Mom, is why you don't have it. I gave you this photo for a reason, because I thought it might finally make you proud to see me successful. I should have realized I was trying to get blood out of a stone.
Oh, Honor, stop being so dramatic. Just because I don't agree with most of your decisions doesn't mean I'm not proud of you. I always have been.
Aw. You are? Wait, I definitely want to talk more about this, but I need to know how this photo ended up where it did.
This one? I think I gave it to Ryan.
Oh. Oh. Ryan was behind everything. He was Umbrella all along. You what?
Oh, don't start all that again. It was during the divorce. I met with him hoping you two could sort everything out. I showed him the photo to remind him how happy you could be. I wanted him to try. He asked if you could have it, and, well, I thought if it might help, why not?
So if Ryan had this photo, how did it end up at Frank's?
Honor, I think I have made a connection.
Ryan hired Frank to I'm gonna go with blackmail. Seduce. I'm gonna go with blackmail. I don't think he hired him to kill him. I think things went wrong.
Ryan hired Frank to blackmail Blake.
What makes you think that, Scout?
Remember when we had hacked into the police fingerprint files? They showed that Frank worked for a private security firm called Leth Security. Blake has been circled in the photo. Given your mother's testimony, it doesn't make sense why she would have done so before handing it to Ryan. Therefore, we can assume that Ryan wanted to target Blake for something, and went to Leth in order to do so.
Doing his own dirty work was never something Ryan was interested in. But why? Why would he hire someone to blackmail Blake?
Good question. Here's my theory.
To get you fired because, ex-husband wants to control me still.
Because he wanted to get you fired. Remember the Polaroids we found in Blake's office? They proved that someone tried to get you fired.
That bastard.
You said that Ryan was very controlling. This could have been his attempt to continue controlling you even after your divorce.
What a piece of shit. I think it's time to set a little trap for my ex-husband. We're gonna run him over with a shoe. Hey, Ryan, I thought about your offer, and, there's just one thing I want to check with you before I accept. Could you come by the club again at 2 p.m.? Great, see you then. Now to call Detective Cross. There's still a body behind me. On the ground, dead. Detective, it's Honor. Can you get back to Magellan's? What? She's not? Okay, we'll start looking for more evidence until you get back.
Honor, why won't you wait for me?
Sorry, Scout. By the way, I just spoke to Detective Cross. Looks like Roz has an alibi.
So it wasn't her.
Look, we figured that. She would have punched him in the face, not hit him with a car. Nope, so we need to get looking again. Oh, Bandage Man! What was it that Liz said? What was it? When you see Bandage Man... Oh, I gotta scroll up. Do not talk to them, head back inside to investigate. Okay. Sorry, didn't see you there. Oh, I don't think they're going to be open today, to be honest. No, I'm helping out with the investigation. Is that so? Don't let me stand in your way. Don't talk to them. Go back inside. We're going back inside. And we're gonna investigate. But we're gonna do that after another ad break. 3 minutes. Oh God. There's no music in here. I'm gonna have to run my own music. 3 minutes. Fish if you got it. I'll see you on the other side. Get some water. Go to the bathroom. We'll be back for a little bit longer. Once again, I have perfect timing. Got more water, went to the bathroom, came back. 10 seconds until ad break is over. It's almost like I'm a professional. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. Secret is, I don't. I have no idea. I'm an absolute wreck of a human being. Mainly because I'm a crab. So, you know, not good at being a people. I hope you've been enjoying your fishing. I hope you guys got good stuff. Let's get back to this. I was gonna wrap things up after the apartment, but then Bandage Man showed up, and I need to do this missable one so that we don't miss it. Because I know if I don't do it now, and I save it for next time, I'm gonna forget. So we're gonna do it now. We're gonna take care of this. Means I'm streaming a little bit longer than usual. That's a good thing. Investigate. Octopus, nice. Alright, what do we got? In the speakers. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 3, 2 doesn't fit. 3, 1, 1. 2 doesn't fit. Good. Okay. 1 space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These would also be 1s. Ooh, a barracuda. 2 space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are all 1s. 1 space, 1 space. 2 has to be here. Has to be part of a 6. That has to go like that. That's a 3. That's a 4. And that's a 3. Okay. 2, 3. 5, 6. Oh god, okay. Blah, 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 wiggles. I love that wiggle. I love that wiggle with the guitar. Oh my god. I love that. That's adorable. 1 space, 1 space. 1, 2, 3. Oh. We know it overlaps like that. We know this is 1. There's 1 in here. There's a 1 there, and there's a 1 there, and there's a 1 in here, and I don't know where. Which means that would be that. There's 1. Oh. We don't know that then. We don't know that. Oh dear. I hope I didn't mess things up just then. I don't feel like I have to go back after that one. I just did those 2, so everything's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's our 3. 1 there. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. That's our 6. That's our 5. 2 overlaps like that. That's 1. Okay. This has to be 2. This is 5. 1 space, 1 space. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That doesn't reach that way. 7 doesn't fit there. There's a 2 in there somehow. God. Okay. 1 space, 1 space. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Aha. Okay, so we know that 1 is correct. That is done. So there's 3, so it could be up here or there. Okay. One over there. There's 3 1s. 1 1 1. Does that? 1 1 1 does that. 1 1 1. It do that. Okay. 1 1. Oh, okay. What is this? This is part of the 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Can't reach that far. That's a 1. This is part of the 5, so it can't reach this far, which means the 2 has to go that way, which means the 7 just goes from the bottom. And that's a 1. There's a 1 in here. This is a 3. and a 1. So we've got that. That doesn't help me as much as I would like. All right, we know the 3 here, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's our 5. 3 1s. We don't know the 3 1s. We don't know the 3 seashells.
To 3.
Okay, this is the 3. Very easy. Should have noticed that earlier. This gives us the 8. 3 doesn't fit there. 1, 2, 3. So we know that's there. That finishes off that whole thing. This is a 3. It can't reach this far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Has to go to there. Could be a 1. Could be 3 space 1. Or it could all be connected as the 3. We don't yet know. 2 does not fit in here. Which means this is a 2 somehow. And the other 2 has to be there. Okay. There's 2 1s. 1's in here. The other one has to be there. That gives us our 5. And then there's a 1 in there somehow. 1 there. Connects for the 4. We know that much. That finishes this. So the 2 is there. So that's the 3 space 1. Haha. 2. 3. Good. 3. 1 1. Okay. 1 there, 1 there, 1 in there, 1 there, 1 there. Oh god, it's 1s everywhere. Oh, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the 1 for that one. So 2 1s. 1's in there, but 1 is here. Which means the other one is there. Which means 1 is there. And the other one is there. And the 4 is like that. Aha. Speaker. Was that the missable one? Did I get the missable one? Have we done it? Have I succeeded?
Honor, take a look at these speakers.
Okay, they're, big.
Yes, but also I'm detecting that the voice coil is made of silver wire, and the ports are all gold-plated.
Never knew you were such a hi-fi buff. What's so important about that?
Well, I was considering upgrading my speaker system, so I've been doing some research into the various options and...
Scout.
Sorry, what I mean is this is a very high-end speaker.
Oh yeah, I think Fran got those installed recently. They weren't here when I came for the handover party. Business must be good then if she can afford these. No more investigate. Let me question Casey. Ooh, have you seen Fran around? She said she wasn't feeling so great, so I think she went to her office. It's just through that door there and up the stairs. Great, thanks, Casey. Office. Speaker. Okay. Goodbye. Liz, if you're here, was that the missable puzzle? Was that it? Because I know you said not to talk to Bandage Man. Head back inside and investigate. Puzzle shows up. There's a trigger in the interactions that causes it to disappear. So we would lose the speaker, I think? I could go to the office. I could go to the office and go even deeper inside before going outside to talk to Bandage Man. I think I'll do that just in case.
Hello? Fran?
Doesn't seem like she's about.
So shall I scan for clues then?
With the opportunity right there in front of us, it'd be foolish not to, right? We shall continue to investigate. And hope that we did the right thing. Let's see. 5, 9 might be most helpful. 1 space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bam. So that gives us that. It's not a ton, but it's something. 1 space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Okay. We know that from that end. We have a 5. We have a 5. We have a 3. We have a 1. We have a 3. We have a 4. We have a 2. We have a 1. We have a 2. That's part of a 4. That's part of a 4. That's a 1. Lovely. That's part of a 4. I don't know how... This is definitely a 4. Okay, so we have that. We know that works that way. 4 has to go at least that far. 3 doesn't fit here, so it starts there, which means the 5 goes like that. We have that whole section now. What else do? 4, 4, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. Easy. 2 doesn't fit this way, so it has to start here, which means the 6 has to go like that, which means our 4 definitely works that way. That's a 2. That's a 1. That's a 1. There's a 1 there, and there's a 1 there. My god, that's a 2. And that's a 2, and that's a 2. And that's a 1. Shock. Surprise. Horror. 7 has to go at least that far. At least. 2 is there. 2 is there. 3 is here. So 2 and 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. That's more than 2, so the 2 has to be here. Which finishes that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6. Okay. This is 9. This is 4. This is 3. That's 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the 2 is there. That's a 1. There's only one way 2 1s can fit in there. That's that way. 2, 1. 2, 1. That's all done. What else we got? 4 only fits here. That row is done. This is a 3, finishing that. That's a 1. Oh, that finishes that there too. Aha! And that's a 1. What else can do? 2 does not fit in there, so that's not where our 1 is yet. 4, 1, this is a 1. 1, 2, 1. That's where our 1 is, that's where our 2 is. 2, 3. 3 that way. 3 that way. 4 can't reach that far. That's a 1. 1 there, 1 there. That's part of a 2. This is a 5. This is a 1. That's a 1. That's a 1. And that's a 1. That doesn't help me a whole lot. That's a whole bunch of 1s. Although, there's 1 here, and there's 1 here. Ha 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 ha. Amazing. How does he do it? Inquiring minds have never been able to understand. Just how does the crab think? 2 there. That's a 1. That's a 2. That's a 3. I did it. I'm amazing. I have no idea what that is. It's a sock? No, it's a desktop PC. That's not a sock. Decidedly the opposite of a sock.
Honor, there's a computer here.
Computer, huh?
Should I try to hack into the computer?
Well, it doesn't look like Fran's around, so why not? Oh god. Oh, it's one of these. Oh no. Oh god. Okay. Oh shoot. 2, 2. 4. 3. Oh, that has to be there. Which means that has to be that way. That's there, okay. 2 and 2. 5. 5. 2, 1. 4, 4, 4. I got it. Okay, hack and complete. Did it. Amazing. Oh my god.
It appears that this computer is mostly used for bookkeeping.
Anything interesting?
Safe to assume that negative numbers are bad, yes?
I don't know much about accounting either, but yeah, that seems like a good general rule.
In which case, it appears that the club is not doing well financially. For 4 out of the past 5 months, the club has made a loss.
So Fran's in financial trouble. Huh. Interesting. We investigate more. I still haven't talked to the man outside. 8. Well, we know that much.
1, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1.
2 there, 2 there, 2 there. Lovely. Those are all 2s, though. That doesn't help me as much as I would like. Anything else a big number? 2 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. 2, so it can't fit there. 2, again, can't fit there. And 2, again, can't fit there. Okay. So that means there's a 1 here, which means this has to be the 2, and that's a 1. So that works that way. There's our 8. There's a 2. There's another 2. We got it. Look at that. Incredible. 2. 4. That's all good. 2, 2, 2. Yes. 1, 2, 2. It's the 4. 2 is going to overlap there. We know that much. 3 is good, then it's a 2, so that has to be the 2. This is a 2, and then a 2, so that has to be the 2 there. 1 and then the 2, so that again has to be the 2. That's 2 that way, which means it goes that far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. 2, no, 3. God, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing it. Everything's gone crazy. That's all good. Okay. Got like half the puzzle done already. That was fast. Maybe this isn't so difficult after all. Or maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. 2, 3, 4. So it overlaps there, which gives us that. 2 does not fit there. 4 does not fit there. 4 is a nice big enough number that we can fit it in here somehow. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it overlaps on those points. This is part of a 2. It could go either way. This is a 1, so it has to do that. Which means the 2 here only has so much space, and it has to overlap here, which means the 2 goes there, which means the 4 can't reach that spot, which means these 1s have to be like that. 2 there, 2 there, 1 there, 1, 1, 1, 4. Incredible. 3 doesn't fit in there, so there's our 2. 2 has to be in here. It's going to overlap there. Also, 2s just only work like that. 4 can't reach that far. The 1 has to be there. Also, that's the only way that that works. So, that is like that. Down. 2, 2. That's a 2. That's a 1. There's a 2 there. There's a 2 there. Magazine? Letters. Paper. It is paper. I get the feeling that Fran doesn't have much of a filing system.
It reminds me of your handbag, Honor.
Since when did you get so sassy? Maybe you've been hanging around KC too much.
There are many utility bills. Water, electricity, all seem to be settled up to date.
Really? I wonder how she paid them when the takings are so bad. Oh, look at these. It's a bunch of rejections from loan companies.
Fran was trying to get a loan.
Find anything interesting? Fran, we were just
Looking for a wall outlet. I need to recharge.
You know, I would have thought that private investigators would be better liars. Okay, nothing more to investigate. Anything at the bar to investigate? No, nothing to investigate there. I can now, I think, question Bandage Man. I think he showed up and we investigated everywhere we can possibly investigate. I think it is safe to question him. I am not entirely sure, but it has been a while. We have had some bombshells, and I think things are gonna... You went inside, got everything? So this guy showed up. We didn't talk to him yet. We went inside. We went to the bar. We investigated in here. There's nothing left to investigate. Which opened up the office. So we even went in there and investigated literally everything. So there's nothing left to investigate. What evidence do you have? I can show you. Or can I not? Can I not? Oh, god damn it. Alright, we're in a conversation. Let me explain. Let me not explain. We have the newest things coming inside. We got a speaker, we got a desktop PC, and we got letters. Did I get the missable thing? That is the question. Think it's the speaker? Okay. In that case, we got our missable thing. We got stuff. We're gonna get... There's so many conversations. There are so many conversations that are coming, and I think we're gonna do that next time. We're gonna do all plot, all action, and we're gonna take care of all that stuff. Because we're closing in on 4 hours. I have a bunch of things that I need to do. I was actually planning on doing a shorter stream today to take care of some stuff afterward. That's not happening. So I'm gonna scramble and try to get some stuff done, and then probably not get anywhere near as much done as I thought. So, also, God, I do it every single time. You know what? You're gonna watch me do it live. Check this out. Look at that schedule. Look at how that schedule is old. And then it's gonna be a new schedule. Just like, oh, it's magic. Boom, it changed. Just like that. We just did some Murder by Numbers. Tomorrow, we're gonna do some Dreamfall, because story time is back. Thursday, we're gonna do some Terrascape, which is basically, like, city building, third member of Penn and Teller. Yes. Yes. Everybody clap, it's magic. It's magic. I can change the schedule just like that. From one image to another. Yes! Terrascape it's not really a hex game, it's a city builder, but it's also kind of like Dwarf Romantic. So I guess it's kind of like a hex game. I don't know. We're gonna play it on Thursday. It's basically a welcome back to Thursday. We're gonna try out the game. I want to know. It's been sitting in my inventory for a while. I want to find out what it's like. And then on Friday, the most divorced Teddy possible is coming back for some more fishing, because I have a grudge, and we have some fish that we're going to catch. It's going to be the most divorced time possible. We will never see the kids. Get ready for that. I enjoy that game too much for no good reason. If you're new and you enjoyed, follow the channel. Also follow all those other things. There's a Twitch, which is here, which is where you are. There's a YouTube. You can follow me there. And then that's a VOD archive, and also where clips end up and things like that. And maybe I'll do some lives on there again at some point. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. Not for any time soon, but maybe. There's a Twitter. You can follow me at Crab Channel, where I usually put announcements and such. There's a Bluesky, where the exact same thing goes. There's a TikTok. My views are suppressed. Go there and watch videos. Interact with them. Get me out of TikTok jail. And there's also a Discord. I'm going to put the links for everything in the chat as well, so you can all see and click. And although I think I need to update stuff because I don't think I have the Bluesky in that link. But whatever. It's all there. click things, join up, enjoy. That's where we're going to leave for today. Enjoy your evening. Let's see where I can send you off to. Who's doing stuff? Who's doing things that I enjoy and which would be a good thing to follow post-murder? Post-murder, I'm gonna send you... You know what? I think I'm gonna send you... We have never rated this... Well, let me see if I actually can first. Let me see if I can actually raid this person before we actually raid this person. Can we do it? It looks like we can. If so... Yes! We're gonna raid Oyasumi Sushi. Which you may have seen their TikToks with the Japanese dad jokes and whatnot. They're playing some Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, so I figure what's the best way to follow up a murder mystery is there's probably a murder mystery in there. There's probably a bunch of other things in there. It's a Yakuza game. Side quests forever. So we're gonna raid in there, be nice, say hi, toss in some kind of crab emoji. And I will see you all tomorrow for some Dreamfall. Good night, everybody! Enjoy your evening! And enjoy the dog.
Take that dog.
No, he's
Take
sleeping.
that dog.
See you tomorrow.